Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available live breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey.
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick Mahomes.
And staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev here with Robbie Lopez, ready for a busy primetime 6 p.m. show. We got our GOAT Plus giveaway this month. We have a Refer a Friend giveaway. But more importantly, we have a break page loaded with great items. There's a custom Patrick Mahomes Authentic with some 3D bumpers with the Mahomes logo. That bad boy will retail for north of $2,000. It is worth more than almost any Speed Flex, unless it's a Mahomes or a Brady, maybe a really decked out Josh Allen. But that Mahomes Authentic, treat it like a Speed Flex specialty for Patrick Mahomes. Got the Mike Evans custom in there as well, Robbie. 5th down is their automatic chase wheel spin. 1 in 5 chance to win for every spot you buy. We do have the plate clock reps as well. Full-size replica helmets. Loaded series with headliners. Troy Aikman, Joe Montana, and plenty more. Practice squad. 2 headliners left in 5 boxes. Then a brand new practice squad series to follow. That is the GOAT Plus, which I have a little bit of information for you guys. So for those that watch the show regularly, in my opinion, Robbie, the best helmets we ever get in the break room are the GOAT Plus helmets. They're better than what we get in the High Roller, better than the Speed Flex, better than the Holy Grail. How do you get a GOAT Plus helmet? You reach the GOAT Plus tier for the SIG Club. Every other Monday, twice a month, it is double reward points, Signature Club. Double points today. Every spot purchased gets you 2 times the Signature Club points and gets you towards that GOAT tier. And then, of course, the GOAT Plus tier, which, by the way, there's not a lot of GOAT Pluses. And you know what, Robbie? You know what the GOAT Plus is about? It's what have you done for me lately? For example, in the GOAT Plus giveaway, I'm going to tell you how it's going to look. It's going to be about a 50% chance for Ronnie to win and 50% chance for Devin Chinley to win. So if you want to order a bunch, get the best helmet of the week, best helmet of the month, GOAT Plus giveaway. So what's going on there, Tay? Dougie as well. Making the 5th down the chase, Robbie. It's a 5-spot break. 1 in 5 chance. Awesome chase. I cannot wait to get started, Robbie. How you doing, brother?
Great. How are you guys doing today? Just glad to be back in the break room after a very relaxing weekend.
Good. I had a good weekend, too. Gearing up at this time in about 2 weeks, Robbie. I'll be in Kansas City for the World Cup, so I can't wait. We also also have a Refer a Friend giveaway as well, which is this Reggie Wayne Authentic. I will start with a top to bottom rundown, and then I will do the Refer a Friend giveaway. Then I will do the GOAT Plus giveaway a little bit after that. So 5th down series. So we don't really have the 1 in 4 anymore in the break room. So I'll say this. The best odds to win in the break room per spot purchased is the 5th down. Yeah, you pay a little bit extra. It's only authentics in this 5th down too, by the way. How often do people ask, Robbie, I don't want replicas, I don't want minis, I don't want jerseys. Only authentics. Tay, I'm going to cut you a solid, brother. If you can go an hour without bringing it up and promise me you won't ask for a giveaway, I will do it in about an hour, brother. Let's compromise. In my experience, Robbie, usually I will do the 15% giveaways if they don't ask for it. So, but I'll compromise, Taylor. You stick around by 7 o'clock and you don't ask again, I'll offer up that 15% off at 7 o'clock. But if I hear you asking something else for the next week, you won't have another offer for another week. So, yeah, we can compromise. We're good, Tay. So check in at 7 o'clock. Don't bring it up. And then maybe say comment remember. That we don't bring it up specifically. And we can do 15% off for the practice squad to buy it out. But I want to focus on the best break at the beginning of the show at least, and that is the 5th down. 5-spot break, only authentic helmets. We have an Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt dual sign authentic. 2 great Ram receivers that could double up with a custom Mike Evans splatter speed flex. Mr. Consistency on his new team. My second ever Mike Evans Niner custom in the break room. Amon-Ra St. Brown authentic. Beautiful, beautiful lid right there. The alternate Lion, very, very clean for the best receiver on the Lions. Patrick Mahomes, you guys will see the back of the helmet has those little stickers. We got the bumpers. We got the Mahomes logo with the bumper. That clear red visor. I mean, that helmet right there, retail value north of $2,000 for the great Patrick Mahomes. The second most expensive signature in the game besides Tom Brady. No matter what we drop tonight, you probably will not have an item worth more than this Mahomes. Not to mention, as cool as that Adrian Peterson Chrome is, retail value-wise, Mahomes still worth the most money. Yep, heard about Myles Garrett. Looking forward to getting him on Ram stuff. Trey McBride authentic, very, very clean. The best tight end in football with that red ink. Champ Bailey on the Commander lid. Maybe the greatest corner ever. James Cook led the league in rushing yards. Pair of secondary headliners, Hall of Fame running back Roger Craig, and our guy in Chicago, Robbie, Luther Burden III.
Hey.
LB3. I was just looking at my second bedroom in my apartment, and I was looking at potentially cleaning up a little bit because it's a little bit messy in there, Robbie. And lo and behold, I'm like, oh, here's my Luther Burden authentic that I keep with pride. I'm like, I better display this time a little bit nicer. Clean up the room and let that Luther shine. So 9 headliners, 17 boxes. The automatic chase wheel spin, the 5th down, is the best break in the room. We have the play clock reps. We have 19 boxes left, 10 headliners. Actually, Robbie, all 10 headliners left are photoed headliners.
Yep.
10 and 19 chance at a photoed headliner.
Good odds.
Now, if you're a collector that looks to sell or trade their items, the Speedflex helmets are worth the most money. The authentic helmets are worth the second most money. But if you're a purist of the game and you have friends that are not necessarily break room and collector junkies, these full-size rep helmets display the same as the authentics. But it's a lot cheaper to get them. It is only $57.
That's it.
We almost never get Troy Aikman in the break room.
Nope.
Eclipse replica, which we don't get Eclipses either very often as well. That beautiful cowboy helmet can be won for $57 for the 3-time Super Bowl champion. Next big trade, I guess we'll have to wait and see. A.J. Brown also getting traded today. I know we knew it was happening, but official today to the Patriots. Difference from the Eclipse. So this is actually, technically the white helmet is considered the lunar eclipse. This is just a normal eclipse. Usually like the black helmets, Taylor, tend to be considered eclipse helmets, which were very, very popular a few years ago when I first started working here at UA. About 5 years ago, the Eclipses were some of the most coveted helmets out there. So personally, I always have a little bit of love to those helmets, the Eclipse. Warren Moon replica with the Hall of Fame 06 inscription, the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Terry Bradshaw replica, beautiful yellow lid right there for the OG TB12. A very, very clean helmet, 4-time Super Bowl champion. We got a Terrell Davis replica with the Hall of Fame inscription, one of 9 2,000-yard rushers in NFL history. Steve Smith on that clean salute to service with the Agent 89 inscription. Ooh. NFL's 8th all-time leading receiver. Ray Lewis, all-time tackler on that beautiful, alternate Raven. Marshall on the flash with the Hall of Fame inscription. One of 3 running backs with 1,000 yards rushing and receiving in the same season. Eric Dickerson, the single-season rushing record holder, double of Marshall Faulk in the NFC West. Andre Johnson replica, 11th all-time in receiving yards. Very, very clean Houston Texan lid. We got a Joe Montana, that Matt White replica, my favorite helmet in this series, and maybe outside of the Mahomes in the 5th down and the custom Mike Evans, this is like a top 3 helmet in the room, Robbie. I don't even care if it's a rep. It's Joe Montana. So 10 headliners, guys, and 17 boxes there. Get your spots in those reps. 4 to go in that 5th down double, 3 to go in that single 5th down as well. Game winner practice squad. We got 5 boxes left, 2 headliners left. The guy that was 2nd in football in receiving touchdowns 2 years ago, Terry McLaurin, and the guy that was 2nd in football in receiving touchdowns last season, Trey McBride. 2 awesome pass catchers, as little as $56 for an authentic helmet in the practice squad. 2 headliners in 5 boxes left there. Jersey series, we got 3 headliners and 11 boxes. One of the best corners ever, Ty Law. Secondary headliners, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift in this jersey series. There's 2 ways to guarantee a win. You can either buy all 8 spots when a break says 8 to go, or you can buy a mystery box. For example, authentic only $664.99, jerseys $179.99, minis $189.99. Reps are $396.99, and the headliner package is $1,934.99, or free if you're a GOAT collector. So free if you're a GOAT collector. You guys will see what people are saying on the break page. Best break room by far, says Jamie Ray. Ultimate Autographs has been amazing, fun to watch, says Jason Meador. Ashley Robertson says Ultimate Autographs is such a great family. There's a reason why we are 4.9 rated on Google for the rankings. That free headliner package I mentioned, by the way, if you go to our Signature Club Rewards program, if you earn that GOAT tier, a GOAT collector at 800,000 points, you receive a headliner package that includes a top player from a jersey, mini helmet, replica helmet, and authentic helmet, mystery box. 4 items that you get for free. Then we have our GOAT Plus collector, which we have the monthly giveaways each month. The best helmets in the room, like that Adrian Peterson Chrome, coming up here in a little bit. We also have a Refer a Friend giveaway coming up, Robbie. If you refer a friend, they get 50 off their first order of 100 plus, and you get a $50 UA gift card. Now, you do not have a cap to refer friends. For example, this month actually, unfortunately, was the lowest refer a friends we've ever had since we started this. Only 12 people. Alfredo referred 3 people, though, so Alfredo's got a 1 in 4 chance at the Reggie Wayne for free. So Peterson is so fire. Couldn't agree more, Taylor. That's why you want to get that Go Plus collector status and get those giveaways. So Robbie will do the refer a friend here in a little bit. But first, I'll get your take on favorite items in the room currently. What do you got your eyes on our awesome, awesome break page? I know Robbie, of course, like myself, would be itching to play, but they don't let us play in the breaks, unfortunately. They don't allow us to play.
Yeah. Oh, I like that Andre Johnson in the reps.
Oh, Andre Johnson. All right, let's take a look.
Andre Johnson's nice. Eric Dickerson, those are all Rams. You got Joe Montana. I like the Joe Montana.
This is an incredible helmet.
The Troy Aikman's nice. Let's see what we got. Warren Moon. Steve Smith. Okay, I like the Steve Smith on the new school. Salute to service.
The newest STSs, yeah.
And then Ray Lewis on the Screaming Raven. So you got some nice lids there in the play clock reps. Items that I like in that 5th down, probably obviously going to be the Patrick Mahomes No doubt about that. But then after that, I'll probably chase the Mike Evans. And then thirdly, probably chase the... Man, it's tough. It's tough. Probably James Cook. I like the rivalries. Love the rivalries.
Pretty good list, Robbie. I mean, I'm in lockstep with you on all of those. The only one I would definitely add that you didn't mention personally, the Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. The Retro Ram, 2 great receivers and 1 helmet, dual signed lids. Always love those. They are very, very cool. We have never had a speed flex in the headliner package. It's usually just a authentic, not a speed flex. You know, they are mystery boxes. I will always say never, but I've never seen one, Taylor. If you want a speed flex, you got to get that next tier, the GOAT Plus. So the headliner packages do not have speed flexes in them. You want a speed flex? Get the Mike Evans in the 5th down. Get that GOAT Plus tier to win that Adrian Peterson Chrome. Now, something worth more than a speed flex, Robbie, is the Mahomes. Now, we have the Mahomes logo right there. We got the Mahomes logo, I'm guessing, on the back of the stickers. We have like sort of like the red little chin straps there, that clear red visor. This helmet, A, with all the little bells and whistles, already looks cooler than a speed flex. B, it's worth more than a speed flex. Patrick Mahomes, which is definitely the prize item in the room. We will run that refer a friend giveaway now. And I'll run the GOAT Plus at 7 o'clock unless we are busy with breaks. 7 o'clock for the GOAT Plus. All right, so refer a friend giveaway. Reggie Wayne Authentic, one of the best wide receivers of all time. I believe 10th all time in receiving yards. So we'll put all the folks that referred their friends on our randomizer. It'll be dice roll. I did not do, Robbie. Did I do a dice roll? I don't think I did. I see there's an 8, but I don't think that was us.
No, you did
so
not.
I've not done a dice roll. What do you think on the dice roll?
Straight into the
breaks. I was pumped.
The rundown.
Yeah. All right. So what do you think? What are you feeling? I'm feeling. Let's go a 10 for Messi with the World
9?
Cup. 9, says Robbie. All right. How about 6?
All right.
9 flip backwards. 6 on the dice number.
So it's the 9. 9 is good. Flip it around. We got 6.
Exactly. So I'll put the names in for the refer a friend giveaway. We'll go 6 times. Top spot gets the Reggie Wayne Colts Authentic.
And while you're doing that, we are 3 to go in the single 5th down, 4 to go in the double.
Let's go.
I got Nick Riggs and Rick Pickett. Nick Riggs and Rick Pickett both into that 5th down. Play clock is slowly moving. 6 to go in that single, 7 to go in the double. And then outside of that,
jerseys are close.
Looks like we're wide open. Oh, 4 to go in the single jerseys, 3 to go in the double box jerseys. So
all right,
could be seeing some jerseys here. 3 and 11, folks. 3 and 11.
All right, Rick looking for that Mahomes in that 5th down. That'll be coming up soon. We're gonna go 6 times. Top spot for the refer a friend giveaway. It is 6. It is Alfredo Loshoto had 3. The most entries there, the maths had a 25% chance, and he won. So we can just use Alfredo's most recent order, Robbie. I'll let you take care of that. Alfredo, you are the winner of the Reggie Wayne Authentic. Big-time Giants fan, Alfredo. Taking home a Colt legend here, Reggie Wayne. By the way, that 5th down break, Robbie, speaking of receivers and legends, there's a lot of double-ups in the receiver spot. We actually have 3 receiver photoed headliners, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. Then we got the Mike Evans custom and the Amon-Ra St. Brown. So these custom speed flexes, you hear me say, are often around 1,500, maybe a little bit less for a receiver. You know, quarterbacks are 1,500 or more, but maybe 1,400, give or take. You got the Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt Authentic, which is dual signed. The more signatures, the more value. So, you know, that lid could be worth $700, $800, maybe more. You tacked it on with the Mike Evans. We're looking for, you know, around $2,000 in value, probably more, for only $190 or $382 in the double. So still worth it if you double up. Can also double up with Amon-Ra St. Brown as well. That's the options for the receivers. Not to mention, in that quad break, we're here in Chicago. Our great pass catcher, Mizzou made Luther Burden III. So there's actually 4 receiver headliners that you can win. It's a positional break. You'll see here the 5th down authentic. Let me say that again. 5th down authentic. We've had 5th down mixers before. This is only authentics, Robbie. 5th down authentic helmet series is a 5-spot break broken down by the positions. Participants will randomly be assigned the position of quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, and O-line, or defense. All helmets in this series are authentic or speed flex. So no replicas, 1 in 5 chance to win by positions. So the receivers will double up together. For example, we have Roger Craig's secondary headliner as a running back. That could double up with James Cook. So Champ Bailey would double up with a defensive item. But a lot of receivers still in the mix, plus the best quarterback in football, the best helmet in the series, hands down, Patrick Mahomes, still out there in that 5th down. So 2 to go in that single right now. 2 to go in that single 5th down. I'll drop that link in the chat. That's looking like the next break coming up in the 5th down. Mahomes participating in Chiefs OTAs. The Chiefs, by the way, are favored week 1 against the Broncos, who just made the AFC Championship game, which shows you see the Vegas odds for MVP, Robbie. Mahomes is at 4th, I believe, last I saw. So that means that all roads, all signs point to Mahomes being ready week 1. So what does that mean? He'll put up more numbers, earn more accolades, and as Mahomes has been doing lately, like it or not, guys, the guy keeps on raising his autograph price. So, the market, obviously, depending on how much these helmets go online, you guys have some say on what these things are worth. But technically, a Mahomes retail value item, Robbie Lopez, want to buy it retail, not discount like in our break room, he will set the price. Because if he says, I'm going to charge $2,000 for a signature, that's what he's going to charge, right?
Yep.
So he has raised his price. His price has gone up every single year that I've worked here in my 5 years at UA. His authentic helmet used to retail about $1,300. Now it's, close to $1,000 more than that, if not more. So, obviously, again, Mahomes, by the time he retires, Robbie, if he can stay healthy, doesn't regress too much, he will probably be at worst the 2nd best quarterback of all time. So his autograph value is actually going to go up. It's not going down. It's going up, especially when you make the Hall of Fame. You get that Hall of Fame inscription. You get that boost. So that helmet, now this thing is easily worth north of $2,000. And I mean easily, Robbie Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
But in my opinion, in, 10, 15 years, if you want to hold this bad boy, this is just my take. I could be wrong, guys. Do not, quote me. Don't come back. Actually, you should come back and send me a receipt. If you're a customer in this break room in 10 years, Robbie, you should come back and say, Kamen, you were right. A Mahomes authentic, not a speed flex, is worth over $3,000. Now, come back in 10 years and let me know. Because I would be shocked, Robbie, if this bad boy in 5, 10 years is not worth easily over $3,000. I'm not even talking about the speed flex. This is an authentic. And that's got custom design on it. It's got the Mahomes logo. It's got the custom bumpers, the stickers on the back, the red clear visor, the red visor on the white lunar. That is such a nice look for Patrick Mahomes. So it's not a custom speed flex, but it is a custom authentic.
Still goes over $3,000.
So yeah, that thing is worth a lot of money. So only $191 to get it. Could be worth north of $2,000, maybe $3,000 to the right buyer. Get it for $191. You're definitely going to profit big time. So there's only 17 boxes left, by the way. So it's not like there's 30 boxes left.
Hey, you're welcome, Alfredo.
You're welcome, Alfredo says, thanks, guys. Heck yes. It's yours, Alfredo. Reggie Wayne Authentic by referring your friends. It's a great color combo. I agree, Taylor. The white and red, very, very clean color combo on Patrick Mahomes. Rick wants that bad boy. Who's going to join Rick? Rick is in. I will also say this for the people in the quad. If you have a little bit of extra money, Robbie, I know it's a lot of money, but there's only 17 boxes left. If you buy at a quad, it's a 1 in 4 chance almost that you're getting Mahomes. Yeah, the buckles is a great choice too. I love this helmet. I actually love that some of our production staff is making some of these Authentics custom too. Because we all get obsessed with the custom flexes, but the custom Authentics are also super clean. Now, yes, because he slowed down a little bit last couple of years, a little bit. I think it has more to do with the lack of offensive line, the injuries on his team. But by the age of 30, Patrick Mahomes, Robbie, is ahead of pace to be the greatest quarterback ever.
Yes.
He's got more yards, more touchdowns, less picks, more All-Pros, more MVPs. He's got all the accolades by 30 that no one else has ever had. So he is... Now, can he do what Mahomes or what Brady did at 45? It's going to be hard. Brady was 41, 42, 43. Amazing at that age. I'll say this for Mahomes, though. The modern sports landscape, we have the best doctors, the best medicine, the best nutritional system. And you know what? Medicine goes forwards, not backwards. So what he's going to have in 5 years compared to now, it's only going to be better. So I think it does become easier for athletes to play at a longer age. Like my guy, Lionel Messi. He's about to be 39, playing in a World Cup and still being one of the best players in the world. Had the highest goal scoring in the South American qualifying. We got Novak Djokovic playing in tennis. I think he's like 38, still at a high level, ranked number 3 in the world, I believe, right now. 3 or 4. We got ourselves LeBron James. He's in his 40s. He's been an all-star the last, forever years in a row. So Mahomes could play to 40, could play to 43. It only gets easier with the modern medicine, which only means he plays longer, more records, more money, more autograph value, and so on. So
Wanted to go in that single. Wanted to go in the single of the 5th down.
there is no video of the helmet. I don't think so. I don't see it here. I know that you normally take videos of just the customs, so I don't think there's video, but I guess we got to see it in person. 1 to go, says Robbie, though. We're getting close there. What's up, Cindy? What's going on? Cindy's a big Bengal fan. Cindy, I'm going to tell you right now. Our next series we're going to drop in the room has a special Bengal item for you. And we're looking to drop the next series, Robbie, when the 5th down goes. I'll even go as far as cutting the customers a deal. If we pull the Mike Evans and the Patrick Mahomes tonight, we'll drop the new series right away. But Cindy, stay tuned, because there will be an awesome Bengal helmet coming up. In the special, it's ridiculous how fast people heal now, says Taylor. And the Special Forces unit, they're working on ammunition blood for combat now. There you go. So, that I work with. So that's cool. Athletes, it's good that they get to play longer. I love it. I love how long these guys get to play today. Here we go. Bob's in here in Bulgarian, Robbie.
I was going to say, I don't know what that is.
Dobar večer na Gulemia Bogrin I bivšia morski pechotinec na Svetnite stati. So I think he's saying good night to the big Bulgarian and the Marine from the USA, Robbie, I think.
Okay.
I believe that's what that says. So you see how smart I am with my Bulgarian, Rob?
Bobby.
Bobby, what's up, Bob?
From Bulgaria, if that's where you're at.
Yeah, so I think Bob is going to be going maybe to the finals. New York, San Antonio, Bob's Knicks in the finals.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats to Bob. New York Knickerbockers. I will be personally cheering for the Knicks. I think the Spurs will win, but I'll be cheering for the Knicks. I want to see a little, underdog upset. No doubt about that. So 1 to go. I do want to see that 5th down first, though. 1 spot to go in that 5th down, guys. I'll drop that link in the chat. Should be a fun finals. I think it'll be competitive. I don't think the Spurs will dominate. I think it's going to be probably 6 to 7 games, I hope. Looking forward to a lot of fun. Knicks in 6, says Taylor. Okay. I think you got the Knicks too, don't you, Robbie?
Yeah.
Are you rethinking it now?
I'm thinking about taking the Spurs. I mean, they have been so dominant the whole entire playoffs. I'm going to take the Spurs in 6.
I got the Spurs in 6 also, actually. I love you, Nick.
Me down here, don't
Hey,
you?
Nick,
nope.
Nick, it's nothing but love, brother.
Whoa.
This is the Refer a Friend giveaway, Reggie Wayne. Make sure you refer your friends. We've been talking about this giveaway all month. So we do love you, brother. Our guy Reggie Wayne here in the room.
Gotta get those friend referrals.
100%. We only had 12 this month, which is the lowest we've had ever, Robbie.
Yes.
Alfredo had 3 of them, had a 25% chance to win, and he won. I think we need to play several games with no breaks. I don't know. That's the thing about the Spurs that's crazy. Their bench is really good, too. I mean, it was Wemby's backup that actually made the play of the series, blocking, who was it, Harkenstein for the Thunder? That was incredible in Game 6. So we'll see. Looking forward to a fun finals.
Yeah, I think Knicks have a tall task in defending Wemby and
it was.
What's going on, James Randall closing that single out for us in the 5th down.
Luke Cornett.
James Randall.
Luke Cornett made that incredible block. 6 minutes, but the block that to me put the game away. All right, 5th down's coming up. Putting the 5th down away here in the break room. 5th down single. Number, I think this is 6, Robbie. 5?
Number 4.
Number 4. Go ahead and drop me a box number 1 in 5 chance to win. James Randall, the hottest guy in the break room, looking to keep the hot streak going here.
Keeping that hot fire going.
And this is just a single, right, Robbie, right?
Just a single.
I think it is. I think you put it in the double one.
Oh, hold on.
You're good.
That is not the double.
Tickets are too expensive. It'd be cheaper to fly to San Antonio, get a hotel room, and buy a ticket. But the Spurs stink, says Bob. They're afraid of New York fans showing up, so they're limiting ticket sales to zip codes 150 miles from the area. If their own fan base can't show up, they shouldn't have a team. Oh, Bob is a little upset there. I personally like the move by the Spurs. That's you get the better record, you get the home court advantage. I like that move personally. Competitive advantage. I like it. So we got 20 from Rick. Really want that Evans, says Jimbo. There you go. So I like that move.
Give me 1 second.
I respect it personally. They have a right to do whatever they want. Most teams do that, says Taylor. There you go. I know in European soccer games, there's only certain sections you can buy tickets to. And I'm pretty sure the Spurs will have no problem selling out tickets. Because the Knicks price gouge, Bob. They have the most expensive tickets. That's why they don't do it, because New Yorkers got the money in New York. So Robbie will get that single list here in a second. 5th down single number 4.
2, 3,
we'll do box
4,
20.
5.
As a small market guy, I appreciate that, says Nick. There you go. I mean, they have a right to do it. So Nicholas, Rick, Todd, and James. Good luck, gentlemen. We're going to go 6 times for our spots. There were at least 800 seats that hadn't sold yet for tomorrow's game. They'll sell. People like to wait last minute. They'll sell, Bob. I'm not too worried about it. They'll sell.
They're going with box 20. All right.
Box 20, the Barry Sanders number. Sydney's good. I'm hungry. Hungry for helmets, right, Sydney? Forget food. Helmets. Forever sustenance. Food comes in, goes out. Helmets stay forever. 6 times on the way, guys, for the 5th down. 5 and 6. Hungry for a Bengal helmet, says Taylor. That's right. All right, Nicholas Riggs, in them a home spot, quarterback spot. What's up, Nick? Todd Oliver in the running back spot. Rick Pickett, the wide receiver spot. James Randall, tight end / O-line. Rick Pickett in the defense. Box 20 coming up. 2-0. Thank you, Robbie. Now, guys, a note about this 5th down series. This is the 5th down authentics, Robbie. There's no reps, no minis, no jerseys. The only series we have right now that every box we know for a fact is the full-size authentic or better. And we got 9 headliners and 17 boxes as well. The ratios are adding up nicely, very customer-friendly, as we say here in the room. Oh, okay. I think you and I, Robbie, have a shared passion for the rivalry helmets.
Yes.
Every single rivalry is incredible. This one included. We got the black and red Jeff Garcia 49er authentic with the gold ink. Nicholas Riggs, top spot, quarterback spot. Jeff Garcia, 4-time Pro Bowler. He was actually the Niners' single-season passing leader, Robbie. More than Steve Young, more than Joe Montana, until Brock Purdy broke that record 2 years ago. But nice hit, Nick. Jeff Garcia on the rivalry authentic. So you could trade, Cindy, but trades are not guaranteed. If you want to bang a helmet in the break room, you're going to walk away very, very happy. You're welcome, Nick. Congrats, says Rick. Box number mojo for Nick. Starter Magic. Take it home, Jeff Garcia. Thank you, brother. I do like the rivalries. Those are nice.
All right, 3 to go in that double now, folks. 3 to go in that double. 4 to go in the single.
Let's get this 5th down sold out tonight, Robbie. What do you guys say? Get this 5th down sold out tonight. No more 5th down. Get the Mahomes out. Get that custom Mike Evans out. Get the Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt. I know Rick, of course, is looking for the Mahomes, which everyone is, Robbie. Even if you don't like Mahomes, a custom authentic worth north of $2,000 is well worth it with the bumpers, the Mahomes logo, the red visor. It's got everything. Of course, everyone wants a custom Speedflex, Mike Evans. But to me, the most underrated item in the series, it's the second one ever I've seen. The first one was last week in that awesome series we ran for the hunt. We had an Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt dual sign Speedflex. Now we got the Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt on the retro Ram authentic. The back in the day clean Ram right there. That is a must-have piece for sure. Yeah, I know you got the dual one last week, Husker guy, but this one's a different one. You got the current Ram authentic look. This is the more darker, navy blackish authentic look that is more similar to what they had back when these guys were actually playing. So I like both looks for sure. So you can never have too many Holt and Bruce. Yeah, a little bit different, Husker guy. I actually have a slight preference to the current helmet, but I think both looks look incredible. As a collector, you should have the, I'll say this, Isaac Bruce and Torrey Holt might be better on that helmet, Robbie, because that's what they had back in that era, as opposed to the current one, which looks amazing, but they never wore that helmet. So get those spots, guys. 4 to go in the single, only 3 to go in the double. Again, you can double up with Bruce Holt, Mike Evans. That could be 3 signatures, Robbie. 2 authentics. One of them is a custom flex for $382. Now, Mike Evans, without question, when he retires, will be a Hall of Famer. Isaac Bruce, already a Hall of Famer. Torrey Holt will be a Hall of Famer. What's up, Michael Doble? Good afternoon, Kamen, Robbie, and all. Michael, I thought of you this weekend, brother. I was watching the guys on Sunday, Robbie, for a little bit, and it was the first or second break of the show the Tom Brady helmet went. Michael always tells us every time I watch, Brady goes at the end. You must not have been watching, Michael, because Brady went. I think it was the quad. It might have been the second break in the series, Robbie.
Wow.
That they pulled the custom Michigan Tom Brady Speedflex. So they can go at any moment. So hope all is good, though, Michael. Good to have you. So 2 to go now in that double box. Only 16 boxes left. It's only a 5-spot break, Robbie. And the odds to win are better.
Very
odds
much.
to win are simply better.
I love this series.
I know people often think that, well, it's a little bit higher price point, but this 5th down comes with 2 good catches. Higher price point because A, they're all authentics, and B, it's a 5-spot break. I wasn't watching, so it figures. There you go. It's like, what is that stat where the data is telling you a lie? Every time Michael watches, Brady comes out early when Michael doesn't watch. Or excuse me, the other way around. If Michael watches, Brady comes out late. If Michael doesn't watch, Brady comes out early. First break of the series. My bad. It wasn't even the second. It was the first break in that quad.
1 to go now in that double.
Yeah, we have all those guys all the time except for Reggie White there, Bean. Reggie White obviously passed away, does not sign autographs often, but we get a lot of Dion, get a lot of Barry. We have Joe Montana right now in the play clock reps. I know everyone's chasing the 5th down right now, but the second best break in the room has a Joe Montana Matt White replica with that red face mask. That thing is incredible. Joe Montana in the break room. We did pull Dion in this series as well on the awesome amp helmet. Then, of course, Tom Brady in the room a lot. Brett Favre in the room a lot. I think Barry Sanders was in this series. Our guy that's on fire lately, Robbie. I think James Randall won this again. The Barry Sanders in the 5th down. But currently, if you want those names, you got to be in those reps for Joe Montana. 1 to go in that 5th down break. 1 lone spot to go. I need a closer. Who's going to close that 5th down up, guys?
This will take us down to 14, 14 boxes.
Yeah, 14. So that will be
there we go.
Very, very nice.
Who is it?
Third Barry in 2 weeks for Jimbo.
Looks like Taylor Strax. Yep, Taylor Strax closed it out. Thank you, Taylor.
Thank you, Taylor. Appreciate it. So 5th down double coming up. Our 4th double in here. We just did our 4th single and then the 4th double coming up. 5th down double number 4. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Those. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the 5th down.
Now I can put this in the double.
All right, we got 21 and 11 from Taylor. What's up, Ryan Noonan? Good to have Ryan in the house. We do have an Amon-Ra St. Brown authentic in the 5th down, Ryan. Get your wide receiver. But 11 and 21 coming up right away here.
21 and 11, all right.
And then Ryan looking to trade for Barry.
What's up, Ryan?
Hope all is good, Ryan. Do you bet on baseball too, Ryan? I don't know NBA, no college hoops, no NFL tonight. Maybe betting on some baseball tonight, Ryan. I don't know what's on the docket. Yeah, no Cubs game tonight. White Sox in action in the MLB here in Chicago. Not so much baseball. Usually just a team total over if I do. There you go. Yeah, when I used to bet baseball like years ago, Ryan, I was really good at it. Back when I would base it off starting pitching. But nowadays, starters get taken out early, bullpen days, rest days. I have not had much luck recently. I'm not much of a baseball bettor either. All right, 11 and 21 coming up, folks. 11 and 21 in the 5th down double. 6 times on the way. Let's get this series knocked out tonight, guys. The awesome 5th down break. I try to find if any have good closing line value, but don't know too many rosters. There you go. That's all right. Yeah. All right, 6 clicks. Is this a new customer? At least if it's not new, it's someone relative to new. I don't recognize the name. We got Jan Moore Oleon. Please let me know if I butchered that. Jan Moore in the quarterback spot. Could be Mahomes. Nicholas Riggs in the running back spot. Taylor Strack, the wide receiver spot. James Randall, tight end / O-line. And Rick Pickett in the defense spot. 11 times coming up, or box 11 coming up, excuse me. Box 11 coming up. What do we got here? What do we got here in the UA live break room? Defense get that Champ Bailey maybe. Who knows? Who knows? You got to get a Champ Bailey to stop this guy. One of the best wide receivers in football. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Hey.
Taylor Strack, closer magic, wide receiver spot. A round of applause there, Taylor. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Top 5 in catches, top 5 in yards, top 5 in receiving touchdowns. Great job, Taylor. Amon-Ra St. Brown. We get a Lions fan talking about Barry Sanders. Sure enough, he tunes in. We pull a line right now. Amon-Ra. Finally been chasing his tail. He's hard to catch, man. He's an NFL wide receiver. Hard to catch. No doubt about it. Very, very hard to catch, Mr. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Very, very nice. Amon-Ra. I know the Bears couldn't stop this guy last year. Bears had an incredible year last year. the kryptonite actually was the Lions. Bears lost both games to Detroit last season.
Yes, they did.
One of the few teams that got us. Beckett QR code, by the way, NFL sticker on the back on that clean line alternate. I'm on Ross St. Brown. All right, second one coming up. We're still looking for Patrick Mahomes, the Mike Evans flex. There's a James Cook, Bruce and Holt dual sign, Trey McBride, Champ Bailey, Luther Burden. Rick, there's a Luther Burden in here. You're a Bears guy as well. How about this, Robbie? How about this? One of my favorite players as a kid. A guy that probably signed this helmet here at UA. Bears fan Rick Pickett. Defensive Pro Bowler. Lance Briggs, the linebacker. So Bears spot. Bear down, Chicago Bears. Rick Pickett, get you a bear. The Bears. Lance Briggs. Very, very nice. A guy that, in my opinion, Robbie, will be a future Pro Football Hall of Famer. Might take a while to get there, but definitely a deserving Lance Briggs. He was a terrific player, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 7-time Pro Bowler, one of the greats, Lance Briggs. Oh, okay, I'm better now. There you go. Hey, you keep it positive, Rick? Yeah, bring that positive energy, win, lose, or draw. Good things tend to happen. That's what I call life karma. Classy man, Rick Pickett. Very, very nice job, Rick. Great job, Taylor. Awesome stuff, guys. Of course, always, there you go. It's very easy to complain when things don't go your way, but it is a lot harder to be an awesome, awesome person and keep those positive vibes like our guy Rick always does. Shout out to Rick Pickett. We go, Rickster. Very, very nice on Lance Briggs. All right. So, Mahomes. Oh, I know you don't, Rick. Very few guys do in our chat. That's what makes our break room the best place in the world. We have a very, very small amount of complainers. Most people in the chat are very, very positive. For example, Nick Riggs was in that break, didn't win. He says, there you go. Cheering on his fellow competitor, no doubt about it. So, very, very nice to Nick. Keeping it classy. Rick keeping it classy. Great job, gentlemen. No doubt about it. Classy dudes here in the break room. So, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going, guys. Here in the UA live breaks. 3 to go in that single. 8 headliners left in 14 boxes. Congrats on the wins all. There. That's more like it, Jimbo. That's the spirit, brother. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, dual sign authentic. Mike Evans on a custom 49er drip red gold speed flex with the black visor. Patrick Mahomes on that lunar authentic with that clear red visor Mahomes logo. That bad boy worth north of $2,000, maybe more on Patrick Mahomes. Trey McBride authentic. Love that red ink on there. The Cardinal authentic, the silver face mask. The best tight end in football. Champ Bailey, Hall of Fame cornerback. Very, very clean for Champ Bailey. That's an awesome, awesome lid. We got the James Cook authentic rivalry helmet. I call these the ice helmets. The iced out Bills rivalry James Cook. So, common in your history, do you see value of flexes go up after players traded? Guessing you know who I'm talking about today. That is Myles Garrett. So, this is just based off a little bit of what I've seen in the room. I will say, if I had to guess, Ryan, and I got, now obviously take this with a grain of salt because, you know, how much is a helmet worth, Robbie? It's always as much as someone's willing to pay for it. The Browns helmet, I would guess, probably will stay about the same in value. Myles Garrett Ram helmet, at least at the beginning, will probably be worth a little bit more because of the excitement of him on the new team. But that's just a rough guess. It does vary player to player, helmet to helmet, but I don't know. Would you agree with that, Robbie? Like, I would say when he's a Ram, the first few months, you know, maybe his custom flex is $1,400, maybe it goes to $1,500. I don't think it's going to be a crazy difference, but I would say most likely it might be worth a little bit more. And that Robbie's also right. Depends on what he will do this year with the Rams. I'll tell you what. One thing he can do with the Rams that he couldn't do with the Browns: win a Super Bowl, Robbie. If you win a Super Bowl, your value goes up. So, yeah, I guess it depends, Ryan, how much longer he stays with the Rams versus the Browns. Like if he plays the rest of his career with the Rams and wins 2 Super Bowls, we might think of him as a Ram. If he only plays like 2 years with the Rams, then goes somewhere else, we'll think of him as a Brown. So I guess it all depends on what he does. But if Myles Garrett stays healthy, he's the best player in the league in defense. So I'm pretty sure he's going to do a lot of good things. Yeah, Stafford on a Lion is something we have not. I don't know if we've ever seen that, Robbie. Have you seen that Stafford on a Lion? We've seen Stafford on the Rams. Ryan, I'm going to mention it to our purchasing team to get Stafford on Lion Flex. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
I'm trying to think. Do we have him on the jersey?
So normally, Stafford was a Fanatics exclusive. He no longer is.
That's what I'm saying.
Which made it like the Fanatics exclusives are a little bit harder for us to get. Now that he's done a Fanatics exclusive, we get him a little bit more easily. So I don't think I've ever seen the Lion Stafford personally.
I thought we had him in the. I want to say, wasn't it like in a Holy Grail jersey?
I feel like that was. I remember seeing the Ram jersey. I guess we'll have to get it, Ryan, because it'll be. I think it would sell. Like, honest to God, we do have more Lions fans in the room than we have Ram fans. So maybe I can suggest to our purchasing team to get a Stafford and Lion item. I know I've been telling them to get Rodgers Packers stuff because, you want Rodgers on the Packers, not on the Steelers, in my opinion. I've been waiting for him to retire and start signing a bunch of them. That'd be sweet. I don't know when he's going to retire with that roster that they have. I mean, coming off an MVP season, leading the league in passing touchdowns. I might have to wait another 3 or 4 years before he does that. 1 to go in that single, though. Won't have to wait long for that 5th down single, guys. 1 to go. I would say, Mahomes is better, but Stafford and Mahomes, I'll say this. Stafford was doing what Mahomes does before Mahomes did it. But because it was Stafford in Detroit, smaller market, a little bit less of social media back in the day, all the off-angle throws, the sidearm throws, the no-look throws, all the stuff that makes Patrick Mahomes so cool, Matthew Stafford was doing the same thing pre-Mahomes. 2 of my favorite quarterbacks in the NFL today. I love Mahomes, Caleb Williams, Matthew Stafford. And Josh Allen, my 4 favorite quarterbacks right now in the NFL. Those 4 dudes, they are rock stars. So 1 to go in that single. Superman Patrick Mahomes, as Tony Romo calls him, the Michael Jordan of the NFL. 1 spot to go on that awesome, awesome lid in that 5th down single. Who's going to get Patty Mahomes? Double is 4 to go as well. So we're 14 boxes left. Now, guys, unlike the 8-spot breaks, it's a 5-spot break. 1 in 5 chance to win, all authentics. Your odds to win are better in this series. And, the less and less boxes we have, the better and better odds of Mahomes and this Mike Evans coming out. This is one I'm excited to see this season. Mike Evans on the Niners. They have all the issues with Brandon Ayuk. Obviously injuries to, George Kittle. McCaffrey was healthy last year. But this guy immediately should slide in as wide receiver 1. And he should have a really good time there, too, because he probably won't face too many doubles because of Kittle and McCaffrey. So look for Mike Evans to cook this year with Kyle Shanahan, one of the best minds in football. They'll get this guy open. He'll put up numbers. The future Hall of Famer, Mike Evans. Only question, Robbie, about Mike Evans is, will he be first ballot Hall of Famer? Because, T.O. somehow was not. But that was because of, maybe him alienating voters, etc. Mike Evans, nothing but a good dude. Purdy going to have a fun time with him? 100%.
Oh, yeah.
100%. Brock Purdy.
If they all can stay healthy.
They're going to have a great time there in San Fran. So, orders coming in. Oh, is that Michael Wilcox? What's up, Mooning? Michael Wilcox is a diehard Warren Moon fan, loves the Moonings. Makes sense why he's in that play clock double box. Looking for that Warren Moon replica. What's up, Michael Wilcox? Haven't seen Mike in a hot minute. Good to have him in the break room.
What's up, Mike?
Mooning Wilcox. So Jill Lobovitz is in the breaks as well. Got in that 5th down single. Of course, Rick Pickett, a diehard Chief fan, in the single and the double, getting more chances to win that Mahomes helmet. Mike got his play clock double. Nick Riggs is in the break room. He's in that 5th down as well. We got Taylor Strack jumping in. Thank you, Taylor. James Randall got in a little while ago. You guys are awesome, awesome customers. What's up, Kamen? You know it. Doing good, Mike. Getting ready to see my guy, Patrick Mahomes. That's what's up. This beautiful helmet. There's very few guys in the NFL, Robbie, that can actually rock this, having their own personal logo. That Mahomes helmet's got that little bumper with the logo. That is super cool. Are you scared of Jill there, Taylor? Don't be scared. If you get scared, you put the bad news out there and you lose. Do not be intimidated by Jill. She's got a golden retriever. She's a nice person like me. If you got a golden retriever, you're a good person. So Cindy getting in the practice squad, the play clock. Shout out to Sydney. We got John also in the play clock. What's up, John Gable? So we got action, guys. Things are starting to heat up. I think the back of the Mahomes helmet. So I know for a fact we have the logo on this little like black thing on the face mask, but the back of the helmet, I cannot tell for sure, but I'm guessing that's the Mahomes logo on the back. The bottom one, Robbie, might be the NFL sticker. I don't want to guarantee anything, though. I guess we got to pull it to find out, right? Give me 450 points. I won't crack any more Breeze midget jokes. Oh, boy. It is double Cicla points. So if you're watching the program thinking about, should I buy in tonight or tomorrow? Buy in tonight. 2x reward points. Tomorrow it's going to be normal points. Also, for our guy, Robbie Lopez, we have a little bit of a programming change. There is no 10:30 show tonight.
No.
We're moving the 10:30s to Tuesday nights.
Tomorrow.
So Robbie and I are the last show of the night. I'll give you guys a little hint, though. The double Cicla points, unless our marketing guy has changed that, which I don't think he has, should go to 11:59.
Correct.
So even if we hop off the air at 9:30, 10:30, whenever we get off, you'll still get the double Cicla points up until 11:59 p.m.
59.
But once the Cinderella clock strikes midnight, you will be not eligible to get those double Cicla points. And that promo, by the way, guys, is every other Monday.
Yep.
So it's basically twice a month, unless the month has 3 Mondays, which is pretty rare but possible. But pretty much twice a month. You will not have this promo until 2 weeks from now. So take advantage, get those points, no doubt about it. So if you are winning an item, Cindy, you did not get an email, make sure you are subscribed to our email list. Part of our Signature Club Rewards program. You must subscribe to the email list, and you must not unsubscribe. You can email customer service to help you out, but I would say most of the time, Cindy, that a customer does not get a winner's email or an email about breaks, they simply have either not subscribed or they have unsubscribed from an email list. So make sure you do not unsubscribe. Then you will not get the benefits of the winner's email. And by the way, make sure you log in every day. You log out, log back into your Sig Club, 10 points free, just like that. You get 1,000 points if you sign up to receive our SMS messages. So I don't want to speak for you, Cindy. So Cindy, you only get a winner's email if you win. You cannot win every single time, unfortunately, unless you buy all 8 spots. But you're not guaranteed to win every time you buy. You only get the email if you win, Cindy. But yeah, if you have any issues, hit up customer service. They will most take care of you. Got an awesome, awesome customer service team led by our guy, Dave W. So that 1 in 4. That 5th down, Robbie, is still 1 spot to go. Yep, so you probably unsubscribed there, Husker guy. We had the same thing happen to our guy, Devin Shinley, and he resubscribed.
Yep.
So you most likely unsubscribed from the emails, Husker guy. So I would definitely resubscribe. If you don't know how to do so, I would hit up customer service. I would also check your junk mail, your trash folder, your promotions emails, if you're on Gmail. So definitely check all of your avenues. For example, Nick says mine gets sent to my promotions folder automatically. I check there. So there you go. Yeah, I would say if you're not getting your emails, you're either not checking the other folders or you've unsubscribed from our email listserv.
Oh, there it is.
But even if you don't get an email, if you want an item, we'll ship it to you guys. Don't worry about that. We got you guys taken care of. So 1 spot to go in the 5th down. 1 spot to go. $191. This Mahomes helmet worth more than 10 times that, north of $2,000. A Mike Evans custom flex worth a lot more than $191. 2 awesome receivers on 1 helmet. Look at that thing. The throwback Ram, Torrey Holt, Isaac Bruce. We got Trey McBride, the best tight end in football. Love that red ink. Had the triple crown for tight ends, catches, yards, touchdown catches, Trey McBride. Champ Bailey, 12-time Pro Bowler, more Pro Bowls than any cornerback in the history of football, Champ Bailey. James Cook, the most underappreciated player in football today, Robbie, led the league in rushing yards this year. And a lot of folks didn't even mention this guy as top 5 in the league in, being as a running back. I think he led the league in rushing touchdowns the year before. So yards, touchdowns, this guy is putting up all the numbers, James Cook. They paid him, and it was worth every single penny. Roger Craig, Hall of Fame running back, just got in the Pro Football Hall of Fame here within the last 2 years. Luther Burden III in Chicago could be wide receiver 1. Him and Roman Dunze will be battling out for that spot for the Chicago Bears. So we are 1 to go in that single, 4 to go in that double. So who's going to get that final spot in the 5th down? All Authentics, guys. Only 14 boxes left. And the best helmet in the series still out there. The best quarterback in football. The best quarterback of his generation. The most expensive signature of any modern football player today. Only Tom Brady items go for more than Patrick Mahomes. So you win a Mahomes helmet worth north of $2,000, Robbie. That could be a family trip. Could be an engagement ring. Could be, a dog. It could be a lot. Could get your significant other off your back, right? They're like, you spend too much money in that break room. There's too many helmets in my house. I'm sick of this. You win the Mahomes helmet. You get money back for it. And you take your significant other on a weekend trip. And they ask you, hey, honey, how do we pay for this? The Mahomes helmet. I won it from Ultimate Autographs. I sold it, and I paid this trip for us. Then they'll be like, okay, you keep on playing that break room. Keep on winning if this is going to be trips that you're getting us with your break room winnings. So let's get that patty out, guys. Let's get that Mahomes lid. 1 spot to go. 5-spot break. 1 in 5 chance to win. If you already have a spot, by the way, and you buy a second spot, Robbie, you just got yourself a 40% chance to win. 2 and 5. If you don't have a spot, buy a spot now. Don't miss out on Mahomes. So great question there, Chivas. So just so you know, we don't have starting bids per se, although we sort of do. So first off, here's our live break page link. This is where you buy all your break spots. There's a video here on the Watch How Live Breaks Work. We also have our frequently asked questions, guys. What are these things? We have a rules and guidelines page. So I definitely recommend learning how things work. I recommend to keep on watching and finding out, but I'll give you the short little example of what we do here. So everyone pays the same amount per break spot. That 5th down, for example, for 1 box coming out, a 1 in 5 chance to win is $191. So that Mahomes helmet is worth north of $2,000. You could profit big time if you win, but you're not guaranteed to win. It's a 1 in 5 chance to win for every spot you buy. You buy 2 spots, 2 in 5 chance or 40% chance. You buy 3 spots, 60% chance, so on and so forth. 14 helmets left, 8 headliners. One of those 8 is the Mahomes Authentic. So in a manner of speaking, you can bid by buying more break spots. But every person that's watching right now has a chance to win if they buy a spot on that break. So, and we are sold out, Robbie.
Yep.
Thank you, guys. Fifth
And
down.
that was Ryan Andreessen. Hey, what's up, Ryan?
What's up, Bofa? Fifth down, single number 5. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Bofa out here looking for some closing magic. Very cool. Will do. There you go. What's your team, Chivas? Favorite football team, sports team? Let us know. Jill wants box 3, by the way. Thank you, Jill. Box 3 in the 5th down. She does know how to call him. Let's see if Jill's up to her usual box calling stuff. Box 3 coming up. In it to win it here in the UA live break room. Thank you, Jill. Appreciate ya. And Robbie will get that ready. Then we'll rock and roll with box 3. 3. All right, we got Adam Hoffman, Nicholas Riggs, Rick Pickett, Joe Labovitz, Ryan Andreessen. Adam Hoffman, Robbie, is still alive for the $1,000 in the NHL playoffs. If the Las Vegas Knights win, Adam Hoffman gets $1,000 in store credit. And that was from our hockey NBA series. I think Jason Odins wins if it's the Hurricanes. We got our guy Tristan Yanef wins if it's the Spurs. And Ronnie Sayer, the man, the myth, the legend, wins if it's the Knicks for our $1,000 giveaway from a series we ran, I believe, at the beginning of last month. All right, 6 times coming up, guys. Good luck. Everyone in here has got a 1 in 5 chance to win, so whoever wins will profit no matter what we pull in here, Robbie. Every authentic in this series worth well over $200, so the winner is going to be happy no matter what. Ryan's in a break. Good luck, bro. He's in it to win it. Great job, Ryan, getting in the break. 5 and 6 clicks. All right, Adam Hoffman's got that quarterback spot looking for Patrick Mahomes. We got ourselves right below in the running back spot, Joe Labovitz. Ryan Andreessen, the wide receiver spot, which has the most headliners left. Rick Pickett, tight end / O-line. Then Nicholas Riggs in the defense spot. Good luck, guys. 5th down, single number 5 coming up. 5th down, single number 5. All right, what do we got here, Robbie? What do we got here? Okay, we got a former Pro Bowler, led the league in passing yards and passing touchdowns before. It's not salt, it's pepper. Dante Culpepper. The Minnesota Viking authentic. It was Culpepper to Moss and Carter. That is the quarterback spot. Adam Hoffman. Nice hit, says Taylor. Nice hit indeed on Dante Culpepper. All right. Very, very cool helmet for Adam Hoffman. And let me take a peek at the break page, see if anything else is sold out. Get your roll on. That's right. He was always rolling. Rolling with Culpepper. NFC North streak. Yeah, technically it's the quarterback spot because it's the 5-spot break in the 5th down, but it would be NFC North had we had, divisional 8-spot breaks. Adam Hoffman, of course, is a Bears fan. The Bears could have had him instead of Cade McNown, maybe. Probably would have worked out better in the Shy. UFC guy, Dante Culpepper. The Viking helmet, one of the best standards in the game. Speaking of Viking helmets, Robbie, because we don't have anything sold out yet, and I did say 7 o'clock, we'll put up the Adrian Peterson. We'll do our top spot draw for Adrian Peterson. All day AP. Chrome Speed Flex. So here's AP GOAT Plus. Now, this is a exclusive list that's GOAT Plus. Here's the catch on GOAT Plus. Now, what's going on, V. Miller, OG, Raider Ed in the house? So, GOAT Plus, once you reach the tier of GOAT Plus, you got to start ordering $300 orders. Every time you order $300 or more, you get a GOAT Plus entry. So if you hit the GOAT Plus tier and you don't order at all, you don't get these entries. So for example, you will see that this list has a whole lot of Ronnie Sayer, whole lot of Jason Meador, whole lot of Devin Shinley. Then we got some Joe Labovitz as well. And then we have Michael Swain with 4, looks like. William Sprout with 2. Christopher Leone with 2. Marisa Dombey with 1. Which means that Marisa had 1 order of $300+ in her cart this last month. So it's going to be 179 entries total. So right now we have Ronnie Sayer has 28. Jason Meador has, actually, Jason might have more. Jason's got 49. And Devin Shinley might have even more, Robbie. He's got 82. So Devin's got almost a 50% chance to win.
Wow.
82 out of 179.
Wow.
With all those orders he racked up the last few days especially. So it's one of those things where if you earn that GOAT Plus, you keep being loyal to us, you get more entries, and you get the best helmets in the room, GOAT Plus giveaway. All right, 6 times coming up. 3, 4, 5. It's Devin after 5. 6th and final click. It's Jill. Jill gets it. Jill had 10 entries, Robbie. She had a 10 in 179 chance, and Jill is the winner of the Adrian Peterson two-tone chrome speed flex. Jill, says Taylor. Woohoo, says Jill. Woohoo, indeed. Dang, Jill, congrats. Beautiful helmet. These chromes are not as prevalent in the market anymore. You want to win a chrome helmet? Get that GOAT Plus tier and get in the giveaways. So, beautiful helmet for Jill. Wowza, congrats, Jill, says Ryan. Great job, Miss Labovitz. Awesome, Jill, says Bradley Williams. I did offer up earlier in the show to, is Taylor still watching, Tay? You didn't ask. And for that, I'm going to give him a little promo for the practice squad if he's watching. Let us know if you're watching, Taylor. We do have some orders coming in. Ryan Andreessen got in that 5th down.
Which Raider he ran? 2 to go, and the play
clock is 2 to go.
Double. Play clock
Michael getting more. So play clock double is 2 to go. You see exactly. Yeah, you know, well, how about this? We'll do that promo at a point where there's nothing else going on, Taylor. Hold me to it, brother. Remind me. Let's focus on the 5th down right now. Now, this is the break to play. No doubt about it. Break the play right now on the 5th down. 13 boxes left. 8 headliners, Robbie. 6 of them are photoed. Now, get the snipes. By the way, if you are GOAT Plus, like Jill Labovitz, like Ronnie Sayer, like Devin Shinley, every order of 300 plus gets you in the GOAT Plus giveaway. So I would say if you're going to buy something that's 200 or more, might as well get in for 300. So, for example, if you buy a spot in the 5th down single, Robbie, that is not $300.
Nope.
You got to buy the double or 2 spots in the single to get that GOAT Plus giveaway entry. So you get the entries for every time you order of 300 or more in your cart. And I think it's pre-tax. So if the break costs like $298 and you pay $312 with tax, I don't think it counts. So it's got to be pre-tax. So $392 and the double definitely gets you in for the GOAT Plus giveaway. You can still double up in here, by the way, in the wide receiver spot. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, compared with the Mike Evans custom flex. Luther Burden compared with those as well. It's 3 wide receiver headliners. James Cook could pair with Roger Craig. That's in the running back spot. Then Trey McBride is tight end / O-line. Then, of course, the big one left, Patrick Mahomes. 14 boxes to go. Incredible lid right there.
Incredible.
Worth north of $2,000. The Mahomes logo on there. I love these like red clear visors, Robbie. Like with the red ink, the white helmet. It's a perfect mix and match combo for Mahomes. So I've never seen that exact helmet in the room. Also, like, look at the little red things. Like what are those? Like the chin straps where like the little red on that thing. That is so unique and so cool for the best quarterback in football. The most expensive signature, the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, the guy that is #1 all-time in career passing yards per game. Helmet like that worth north of $2,000. You find the right Chief fan, could go for north of $3,000. Get it only for $191 in the single or $382 in the double. Patrick Mahomes, that is your best case scenario. No doubt about that. 3 to go in that double now. 3 to go in that double for Patrick Mahomes. The other break that is really close right now, the play clock reps, 2 to go.
It is a double.
114 a spot. Another all-time great quarterback. By the way, there's 3 guys ever, Robbie, that have at least 2 league MVPs and at least 3 Super Bowl MVPs. It is Mahomes, Montana, and of course Brady. Montana, by the way, in this break, on this awesome matte white helmet, Mount Rushmore quarterbacks. Mahomes and Joe Montana, 2 of the 4 greatest players to ever play the position, both in the break room. In that play clock rep double, by the way, 114. You get the NFC West. You go in Montana. Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson could be 2 headliners for $114 in that double up, guys. Got a Troy Aikman as well, 3-time Super Bowl champion on the Eclipse. Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion. The winningest quarterbacks of all time, Robbie. 7 for Brady. Not in the room right now. We get them all the time, though. 4 for Montana, Bradshaw.
Oh, I love
the second most wins ever for quarterbacks. And then right behind them, it's Mahomes and Aikman with 3 each. Aikman in the reps, Mahomes in the 5th down. We got the winningest quarterbacks ever, the best quarterbacks ever here, guys, on our awesome, awesome autographed memorabilia. It's also double Signature Club reward points today. It goes to $11.59. It's part of our bi-weekly Monday double Sig Club points. Come tomorrow, it'll be single Sig Club points. And you guys just saw what happened in the Go Plus giveaway. You want to get that Go Plus tier, win the best helmets in the room in the giveaways, get that double Sig Club points tonight, guys. Take advantage. So, who's going to close up these breaks? 5th down, play clock are both knocking on that door. Jersey break also close. 3 to go on that Jersey double as well. If I were playing the breaks right now, Robbie, I would sprinkle. I would buy a spot in the 5th down double so I can get my guy Patrick Mahomes. And then I'd buy in that play clock double. It's only $114. You get this Joe Montana helmet for $114. I mean, start an all-time great quarterback collection. You say, I want the 5 greatest quarterbacks of all time in my personal collection as a memorabilia fan. You can get 2 of the top 5 quarterbacks ever in this break room right now. Mahomes in Montana, and you can get the Montana for, in the single actually, less than $60. The Mahomes with the 1 in 5 chance to win in the 5th down, 3 to go in the double, 5 to go in the single. 13 boxes left, so got to get, Mahomes has to be in those boxes, but it's not 30 left, Robbie. Like, the odds are getting better.
Oh, yeah.
13 left, 8 headliners left.
5 hidden gems.
Yeah, there's some good stuff in this 5th down. Some really, really good stuff.
All authentics, too. All authentics.
I agree.
Can't get any better than that 5th down. One of the best breaks here, folks. One of the best.
I agree. It's definitely a fan favorite. And, of course, guys, authentic helmets, Robbie, we don't just let anybody sign an authentic helmet. I do love Warren Moon has a case for top 10, Mike. I don't think anyone's going to put him top 5, even though I do love the man. He's got a case for top 10, Warren Moon. By the way, also make sure you refer your friends. The Reggie Wayne helmet was the refer a friend giveaway. I'm going to give Warren Moon some love. I'll give Amon Ross St. Brown some love on that awesome, beautiful blue Lions alternate. So, Warren Moon's in there, though. He's in there in that rep series. If you're a Titan or Oiler fan, Warren Moon, to you, is priceless. Maybe you're an Edmonton Eskimos fan, perhaps. That AP is just plain sexy. I agree. So Jill got in that 5th down, 2 spots in the single to get herself an entry for the Go Plus giveaway next month. So 3 to go in the single and 2 to go in the double. We get those done, Robbie. It'll be down to 10 boxes left. 10 boxes left in the 5th down. What's up, Sean? So we are moving, we are grooving in the 5th down break, ladies and gents. Looking forward to Patrick Mahomes tonight. With only 13 boxes left, Robbie, at this stage in the game, it being only, 7:21. To quote Charles Barkley, I guarantee it. This Patrick Mahomes authentic will come out tonight. Whether it's the next box, the next break, or the one after that, only 13 left. That'll definitely happen. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate you, brother. Just bought Cindy. Big shout out to Cindy. Buy it in. Cindy, Dean Bush in the house. Buying in that 5th down break. Has that single down to 3. That double is down to 1 spot to go. Here's that link. Let's get that last spot. 1 spot to go. 5th down double. Who wants it? Who wants it, everybody? Want a closer magic here, Robbie Lopez? You believe in closer magic, right?
Oh, of course.
It's real. We had starter magic last break, Adam Hoffman, but we do see closer magic all the time as well. There you go. Congrats on that job. Great job, Sean. Congrats, brother. Big congrats coming up to whoever wins that Mahomes helmet as well. We got an awesome break room family here, guys. Good to hear you guys are doing well. Big ups. Good old UPS. Now,
Come on.
imagine being a UPS driver, Robbie, for our break room. You know, delivering Ronnie Sayers, Rick Pickett, Jason Meadors, Joe Labovitz. You know, all these big-time winners in the break room. That'd be quite a workout if you're the UPS driver for those folks. That's what you want to do. You want your driver to say, hey, you're the guy or the girl that gets all the helmets. I hate coming to your place. You make me work out. Or maybe you're the UPS driver that wants to get in good shape and say, hey, Rick, you're the guy that gets all the helmets shipped to you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
There we go.
Robbie's fixing his mouse. I'm sure you got to fix, right, Robbie?
Yeah.
So he's a busy guy. A lot of orders coming in here, Sean. A man is working here. Taylor's in, and Rick is in.
Single.
They always have a dolly, although I feel bad for him, says Husker Guy. Refer to the Ultimate Autographs, Husker Guy. You can get yourself a Reggie Wayne Authentic like this last month. Cindy, I think Cindy, what do you have Cindy in, Robbie?
Cindy's in the 5th down double.
And I think she's in the practice squad and the play clock.
And the play clock double and the practice squad single.
Gotta work. Sean says he needs to work, Kamen. That's right. Robbie's working hard. Got a wedding coming up, Robbie. Got to make sure we get you all the funds.
Yep.
It's Robbie's in Wednesday night, filling in. 1 to go on that single, or 1 to go on that double 5th down. 2 to go in that single, guys. 5th down.
Play clock singles down the 4.
Things are moving in the break room. Shane getting in. What's up, Shane? Rick, Taylor, Jill, Cindy, Michael, Ryan, Joshua, John. You guys are great people. There's a lot of stuff. I have good news for you, Cindy. The practice squad break, we'll see. That's 7 to go. But I guarantee, Cindy, the 5th down and the play clock you're in, those will happen here shortly. So those will definitely be coming up here shortly, Cindy. I think we might be closed. Justin Jones.
One more to go. Looks like we got Justin.
Yep.
He jumped into the double.
5th down.
We're done.
5th down double.
5th down
Number 5. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys.
Justin.
We got 8 and 19 from Taylor.
Rick and Justin. Double box.
So, actually, we do. Do we open the headliner packages?
No.
I don't think we open anything anymore, Mike.
Everything is now being shipped out.
Yeah, we used to open those, brother, but we don't open up anything anymore. We do ship out all the stuff now. So, otherwise it would, brother, but I know we've moved to all mystery boxes getting shipped directly to you guys from our shipping team. Otherwise, I would do it, Mike. 8 and 19. I think they put them in their own area and stuff. I don't even know if we have them back there, but that is the new policy. You buy a break spot, it happens live on the show. The mystery boxes get shipped to you guys afterwards.
Okay.
All right, 8 and 19 coming up. We got Rick Pickett, Cindy Bush, Taylor Strack, and Justin Jones.
8 and 19.
Sorry, Mooning. You get the surprise at your home, though, brother. Surprise at your home. All right, 6 times. 6 times on the way, guys. Did you get the GOAT status, though, Mike? Congrats on the GOAT status, brother. Welcome to our club, the GOAT Sick Club. All right, 4, 5, 6 clicks. Cindy Bush in the quarterback spot. That would be the Mahomes spot. We got ourselves a running back spot is Justin Jones. Rick Pickett, the wide receiver spot, and the tight end O-line. And Taylor's track in the defense spot here in our 5th down double box break. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the UA live break room. Thank you, folks. Looking for Mahomes, Mike Evans, 2 big dogs left in this 5th down break. Got 8 first and 19 next. Let's have some fun. There's a clean James Cook in here still. Trey McBride, the Bruce and Holt. We got some goodies. We got some goodies still available, folks. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, man. Oh, man. Robbie. We got ourselves Patrick Mahomes on the authentic. The custom authentic, the beautiful red visor. It is the Mahomes logo on the back on the sticker. Number 15, the USA sticker, the NFL sticker, the Super Bowl sticker. We got the NFL Top 100 sticker. It's got all the bells and whistles for the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, the best quarterback in the game. That lid worth over $2,000.
Wow.
Cindy got it
Way to
for
go,
less than
Cindy.
$400. There we go, Cindy. A round of applause. Patrick Mahomes. Wow, congrats, Cindy, says Husker Guy. Nice win, Cindy. Congrats, says Joe. Heck yeah, congrats, Cindy, says Cool Guy in Jeep. Nice, says Taylor. Patrick Mahomes, authentic.
Wow.
Cindy Bush. Very, very nice, Cindy. Very, very nice on Patty Mahomes. Still got that Mike Evans out there, guys. Still got the dual sign Rams. Trey McBride, James Cook, Champ Bailey. Still got some goodies to play for. It's like one of your children moving out. Right? Hey, at least you got a Mahomes last week there, Rick. But yeah, that's a tough one if you're a Chief fan. Thank you, says Cindy. You're welcome, Cindy. Thank you for playing. You can't win if you don't play, right? Great job, Cindy. Cindy Bush. Bush. All right, second lid coming up. Second lid coming up in the double. Can't get them all. That's true, Husker guy. Oh, man. Oh! Hold the phone, Robbie. I was thinking it was going to be the Rams helmet of Bruce and Holt, but it's London Fletcher instead.
Yep.
Former teammate of theirs, a Pro Bowl linebacker. That's the defense spot. That is Taylor Strack. Congrats on London Fletcher. I know Michael's been a long-time customer. How about this? Says, Cindy, you've done something I've yet to do, win a patty. Congrats again. There you go. Very nice. Very nice to Cindy. Taylor Strack not going empty-handed. London Fletcher. Taylor's trying to collect all the teams on Authentics, I believe, Robbie. Says, woo, down to 3 to go. So did not have a Ram. Getting the 4-time Pro Bowler, 2-time second-team All-Pro, Super Bowl champion with the greatest show on turf, College Hall of Famer London Fletcher. Very, very nice helmet there for Taylor. London Fletcher. What are you missing, Taylor? What teams are you missing, brother? Let us know. The Mike Evans custom guy still out there. Come and get that Mike Evans with 11 boxes left in the 5th down series. London Fletcher. London's calling. Tampa Bay, you're missing? The Bucks? Okay, we got a lot of Bucks in the Enmore section. So that'd be crazy. Now, Jimbo says I would have laughed if that was Myles Garrett already on a Ram. Say, how'd you know he was signing there? LOL. We got all the inside scoop. Now, you say that, Jimbo, but I was actually, Robbie, ironically, I can tell you where I was going. It was the Pro Football Hall of Fame tour. Our first year of the Signature Club Rewards program, the GOAT tier was a free trip to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. We gave you guys $500 in travel expenses, plus a free tour by a Hall of Famer, a free ticket to get in, plus we had like 15% off for jerseys, etc. I think we had like 5 customers show up out of 8 that were GOATs at the time. And Matt and I are driving there together as part of the whole promotion. And the news of DJ Moore going to the Bears gets broken on the air to me by, I think, Colin and Steven were live on the show. It was a Friday night. I was like, oh, the Bears got DJ Moore. That was Friday night. We happened to have a signing with him on Saturday, and we brought extra Bear helmets. It was Monday. We had DJ Moore in a series. 3 days after the trade, DJ Moore was already in the break room. So we are very, very quick at getting players in their new team. But Myles Garrett, I'll tell you what, whenever Myles Garrett first signs helmets again, and if it's a Ram, he'll be in the room in no time. The great Myles Garrett. Sure, Jill, I can show off the AP. 100% Jill. Jill wants to see what she won. Adrian Peterson Chrome Speed Flex. Aesthetically, best helmet of the night. I know the Mahomes might be worth a little bit more money because it's Mahomes. But yeah, Jill, here's that Chrome Speed Flex that you won, Adrian Peterson. Go Plus giveaway. That was so dang awesome, Jill Labovitz. So 11 boxes left now in the 5th down. 7 headliners left. We got the dual sign Bruce and Holt. Only 2 spots to go in that single. 2 great Ram receivers. The Mike Evans Custom Flex. That splatter speed flex is incredible with the black visor, Mike Evans. We have Trey McBride, a number 2 in football in catches and touchdown catches. Best tight end on the game. Champ Bailey Authentic, very, very clean for Washington. One of the best cornerbacks, probably the best corner of all time. James Cook, speaking of Bills, the rivalry iced out helmet. And then, of course, Roger Craig, Luther Burden, secondary headliners. That is 11 boxes left, 7 headliners to go, 1 spot to go in that single. I'm sure we'll get some DJ Bill stuff in no time. So Also, guys, we're very close on that play clock rep as well. Now, we got 2 to go in the play clock rep double box break. Now, we have 3 of the winningest quarterbacks ever still out there. 3-time Super Bowl champion Troy Aikman. 4-time Super Bowl champion Terry Bradshaw. 4-time Super Bowl champion Joe Montana. You know what's crazy about Montana, Bradshaw, and Aikman? Aikman 3-0 in the Super Bowl. Bradshaw 4-0. Montana 4-0. Even guys like Mahomes, Brady, Peyton Manning, they can't say they were undefeated. Montana, Bradshaw, Aikman never lost in the Super Bowl. Some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in this series. Another all-time great, Warren Moon, still out there as well. We got 3 Hall of Fame running backs, 3 top 10 running backs ever. Terrell Davis, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, all still available in that series. One of the best receivers ever, Steve Smith. Another one of the best ever, Andre Johnson. NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis. Loaded series in those reps. That is only 2 to go in the double and 4 to go in the single box. So get those spots. Jerseys only 3 to go in the double, 4 to go in the single. Still got that Ty Law jersey and secondary headliners, Keenan Allen and DeAndre Swift. So 1 to go in the play clock double now.
Yep.
1 to go in the 5th down single. Those 2 breaks are coming up next. If you want to jump in a break that's going to happen here, get those spots ASAP. 1 to go, 1 to go. Those are happening. I agree. Jimbo says Michael hit a more Bear jersey a few weeks after they traded him. Well, you Bills fans, you Buffalo Bill fans, get yourself the 2nd best Bill in the NFL today behind the MVP Josh Allen, James Cook. James Cook this last year led the league in rushing yards. They have Josh Allen, a guy that throws and runs the ball really well. And this dude, James Cook, still led the league in rushing yards. If you're a Bills fan right now, active players, it's the 2nd best Bill you can get, James Cook. That is awesome right there on those rivalry. That helmet in person, too, looks so much sharper, James Cook. So, very underappreciated. Led the league in rushing yards this last season, James Cook. I think ESPN, Robbie, the last 2 years didn't have him as a top 10 fantasy back.
What?
They better learn this year. They better make this guy top 5, the great James Cook. So that is 1 spot to go 5th down. Cook is still out there, guys. You Bills fans, come and get your boy, James Cook. Come and get your boy. Better than Dalvin Cook, in my opinion. Dalvin was great. I think James Cook, in my opinion, is better, even better than brother. So, all right, Washington.
James Randall closed it out.
Which one, 5th down or play clock?
The 5th down.
Thank you, James. Washington, Tennessee, Browns, and Arizona. Well, Taylor, we got some options for Arizona. We got the Trey McBride available in the 5th down.
Wait, I'm sorry, we didn't close it out. I'm sorry, Dos.
We didn't close
double.
it?
No, double. He started it.
Started the double. There we go, James. So if you want Arizona, Taylor, Trey McBride authentic in the 5th down. And we got a Trey McBride authentic also in the practice squad. If you want Washington, Champ Bailey authentic in the 5th down. And Terry McLaurin authentic in the practice squad. So you got options, Taylor. No doubt about it. I think, Cindy, he was talking to Taylor, who said you needed like 3 or 4 teams left to complete all 32 teams. So looking for Washington, Tennessee, the Browns, and Arizona. I got your Titans covered if interested in trading, says Mike. There you go. What about the Oilers there, Taylor? Do you have an Oiler helmet? Because that counts too. You can get that beautiful Warren Moon for the Oilers. I love that, clean Houston Oiler look helmet with the Hall of Fame 06, the great Warren Moon. So, yeah, so Cindy, for some reason, the Facebook one does not show up. The comments don't show up on Facebook. They all show up on the screen for the restream chat. But if you want to see every comment on your Facebook feed, you'd have to go and watch on YouTube or Twitch. But I believe he's on Twitch and you're on Facebook. We do have all 3 platforms, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, all great places to watch the show. So 1 to go in the 5th down and 1 to go in the play clock. And our guy, Mike Mooning Wilcox, saying, can email me, titanblue27@gmail. There you go. So James already thinking 1 step ahead, Robbie. He's a Bills fan, says, I know that single is going to close, but I want to get more chances at James Cook. James Cook opportunities here. We got you, Cindy. We got you, Miss Cindy Bush. Cindy is definitely... So maybe the biggest winner of the night maybe could be Joe because of the free giveaway. But as far as the breaks, the best win of the night so far, the actual breaks, Robbie, no question, the Mahomes Authentic won by Cindy Bush. So, and then Tay dropping his phone number for texting would be easier for him. So there you go. Hit up our guy Taylor. His emails get crushed with military emails, apparently.
I have seen John Lynch on Creamsicles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But Den's got one. John Lynch on Creamsicles are awesome.
Oh, you have one. I thought you were asking if we have had some. I read your comments differently. Sorry.
Yeah, John Lynch, a guy we get in the room quite a bit. An example of a guy, Robbie, that, for example, could be in the 5th down series in the defense spot. John Lynch, one of the best safeties ever. Pro Football Hall of Famer. Super Bowl champion. Great general manager. A name like that, for how good our breaks are, would not be a headliner. Unless it's the jerseys, maybe the minis, but otherwise John Lynch would be in that and more section. I have extra Pats, Falcons, Broncos, Niners, and Chargers, says Taylor, to trade potentially for those other teams. If I'm Taylor right now, I'm buying a spot in the 5th down, and I'm buying a spot in the practice squad. Because he's missing Washington and Arizona, Robbie. Arizona, Trey McBride in both the practice squad and the 5th down. Washington, Champ Bailey, Terry McLaurin. So I'm getting a spot in both of those breaks to get your guys. So who's going to get the last spot? Don't be shy.
Yeah,
Don't be afraid.
There's 2 at one spot.
Yeah, we have 2 breaks with 1 spot, Robbie. Imagine thinking about getting in. Thinking, I'm going to get the last spot, get this break knocked out. And then you don't do it. For $191, we got a custom Mike Evans Speedflex, which, by the way, worth, what, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500? Priceless helmet, Mike Evans. Get that for $191. Imagine in the reps for $114 in the double. You walk away with the Joe Montana helmet and a Marshall Faulk helmet, or a Dickerson and a Montana for only $114. We need some closers, Robbie.
We need them. We need 2 of them, actually. Or one of the same person that glows out both the play clock and the 5th.
Joe Montana, the greatest closer on the biggest stage. Number 1 all time in Super Bowl passer rating. 128, I think, roughly his passer rating, Robbie, in his Super Bowl career. 4-0, I think 11 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, and most importantly, 0 losses. Game on the line, season on the line, on the biggest stage. Nobody shining brighter than Joe Montana. Hold on.
Bless you.
So good I'm sneezing. Holy guacamole. I'm allergic to 1 spot to go, Robbie. I don't like seeing the spots 1 to go. What's up, Chris Hove? Good evening, sir. Chris Hove. Are you Go Plus yet, Chris?
I think he is.
Because if just a heads up for the Go Plus, it is double Stick Club reward points. I know Chris is a diehard Viking fan. Our Go Plus giveaway this month was an Adrian Peterson 2-tone Chrome Speedflex. So once you get that GOAT Plus tier, every single order of $300 or more gets you an entry for the GOAT Plus giveaway. Holy cow, that AP. Amen, Hayden. What's up, Hayden? I just messaged Hayden. Don't come in tonight at 10:30. 10:30 tomorrow night, Hayden. So, hey, Kamen, pulled off my first double up in a helmet-only series. Doubled up in the quad rep earlier. Got a Des Bryant and a Michael Vick.
There you go.
Jared, get right back in, brother. Get that Joe Montana. You're a Niners fan. Get your boy Joe Montana, Jared, on those reps. So, beautiful, beautiful Adrian Peterson two-tone chrome speed flex. Now, Robbie, Adrian Peterson holds a special place in my heart. You could probably ask Steven and Colin the same question. To maybe Joe as well, guys that have been here for a while. The first ever truly cool custom Speedflex we got like 3 or 4 years ago was Adrian Peterson. You never forget your first cool one. It was like a chrome, but it had like a Peterson visor face mask. It had like a Minnesota logo. It was incredible.
Was the leanings.
Oh, that's right. So there's Steph Curry signed a shoe deal with a Chinese company. I believe that's what it is, the leanings. So everyone signs with Nike, with Reebok, Adidas, whoever it may be. Steph Curry, my guy, got the leanings in China. Signed an exclusive shoe deal, which, by the way, in China, the NBA in China is like very big.
Endorsement deal with the Chinese sportswear brand
Yeah.
Leaning.
It's got the bumpers. It's got the Mahomes logo. It's got the 15 sticker, the NFL sticker, the 100 sticker, the Super Bowl sticker. It's got all of it. It's got absolutely everything on it. This Patrick Mahomes incredible authentic helmet won by Cindy Bush with one spot in the 5th down. Yep, just signed Li Ning. Got to get his own stores. That's right. I just watched over the weekend, which, by the way, that 5th down single was sold out, I think, Robbie. So thank you, guys. 5th down single coming up. Looking for that custom Mike Evans. 5th down single number 6. Go ahead and drop me a box number. I've seen it before, but I watched it for like the 2nd or 3rd time. They were showing Air, the movie where Michael Jordan's Nike shoe deal and the guy that made it happen that worked for Nike, Sonny Vicario, makes me think of, sometimes you want to be the guy instead of being the backup guy. Because Adidas at the time was popular. They had Magic and Larry. They were offering MJ to be the 3rd guy. Well, guess what? He became the number 1 guy at Nike and lived out his life pretty well, Michael Jordan.
All right.
13 from Jill in the 5th down. Thank you, Jill. 13 coming up. Could be number 13 in box 13, Mike Evans. One of the best wide receivers of the last 10 years. One of the best wide receivers of all time on a custom Speedflex. Cindy says, can't wait to get it. Cindy, it's 2 to 3 business days. Our shipping team is very, very quick. Look for this helmet Wednesday, maybe Thursday, maybe Friday. This will ship out tomorrow morning. I'll tell you, Cindy, these helmets are always better in person. As good as it looks now, always even better in person. These awesome, awesome helmets. All right, we got in the 5th down single, Joe Lobovitz, Rick Pickett, Justin Keasting, and James Randall. Looking for a lucky 13 here in the 5th down, as we're still looking for that Mike Evans custom Speedflex. I like the Holt and Bruce, dual sign as well, Robbie. That Holt and Bruce dual sign is incredible. Still got 1 to go in that rep double. Joe Montana, Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman, 3 of the winningest quarterbacks ever for a touch over $100. Get your spots, guys. I got you, Chris. Again, to be honest, brother, I felt bad. I was literally going to say, hold the phone, I'll give it to you anyway, Chris. But, it happens. You're a good brother. Love you, my man, Chris Hove. 4, 5, and 6 clicks. All right, James Randall in the quarterback spot. Rick Pickett in the running back spot. Joe, wide receiver, tight end O-line Joe, and Justin in the defense spot. 5th down, single number 3. Actually, number 6, excuse me. Number 6. Box 13, though, out of 30. Got all the 3s on my mind, apparently. 3s on my mind. Oh, this helmet is nice. This is one of the most underrated helmets I see, Robbie. It's a clean Champ Bailey Washington lid. Now that's the defense spot. 12-time Pro Bowler, most Pro Bowls of all time by a corner. Justin Keesting, defense. Champ Bailey authentic. That is very, very nice, Justin. Very, very clean lid. The greatest corner of all time, arguably, Champ Bailey. So that is a headliner, and rightfully so. But still leaves us that Mike Evans helmet. Still leaves us that James Cook, that Trey McBride, the Bruce and Holt. Luther Burden III, Mizzou made. Chicago Bear, Luther Burden. So let's run back the single. Let's run that double, guys. Let's get that fifth down rocking and rolling. Champ Bailey. I love this helmet. It's a very, very clean helmet. Also kind of rare, Robbie. We get Champ Bailey a lot in the room. But normally a Bronco helmet. The Washington helmet's a little bit different. Very, very clean on Champ Bailey. So 6 headliners left in 10 boxes, guys. 6 headliners left in 10 boxes. So we got ourselves Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, the dual sign authentic. That could double up with Mike Evans, this custom splatter flex, the gold and red combo. Very, very clean right there, Mike Evans. We got ourselves also available Trey McBride, one of the best tight ends in football. Triple Crown winner for the tight end spot. And of course, these helmets, the most underrated helmet, Robbie, for me, the rivalry helmets. In person, they look very clean. I call them like icy feel to them. They're iced out for that James Cook. James Cook, authentic, guys. Roger Craig, Luther Burden, secondary headliners. Roger Craig could double up with James Cook. Evans, Bruce Holt, Luther Burden could all be one in the double up as well. Robbie, let's take the quad down for now before someone gets in, because I know we don't have a quad up that we know of, and Mahomes went. Just rock and roll with singles and doubles rest of the way in that fifth down break. So that double is 3 to go. Dude, Chris, the Cubs, a lot of injuries to the pitching staff, but the offense needs to hit. That was tough last night. No doubt about it. Tough game, losing 2 out of 3 to the Cardinals. Cubs got an easier schedule the next few weeks, though, so hopefully they start pounding out some wins. There we go. Of course, someone says something bad about the Cubs, and Ronnie and Sulaco comes in. Cubs 500 at best in the chat. They actually are above 500, although they're trending like they might get back to that 500 mark. 32-28, the Cubs.
Oh, Chris, there's a lot of people, I'm sure, that's looking for the Cubs right now. That whole entire team is missing.
I think Jordan Wicks probably had his last start as a Cub ever in that last game. He's been struggle bussing. Not struggle bussing, though, are you guys in these break spots. 3 spots to go in that fifth down double. That'll leave us with 8 boxes left. Now, when the double box breaks, guys, you have a better chance to win 2 helmets if you get the right spot. In the fifth down, we got better odds to win. It's a 5-spot only break, Robbie. Not an 8-spot break, 5-spot break. So if you jump in that double box, you would have 2 1 in 5 chances to win. And just so you guys know, on the authentic helmets, we don't just let anybody sign authentics. They are big level names only. So it's a 0 scrub policy on authentic helmets for sure. Ronnie was on a cruise, turns out, Chris, and he did pop in the break room Saturday and Sunday briefly. He was on a cruise, is what I heard. So the Slayer, I'm sure will be making some appearances in the room. Tell him that you like having him in the room, Chris. I think Ronnie's getting nervous that people are mad that he's in the room, that he's buying all the spots. I'm like, Ronnie, it helps people when you buy the spots. You buy 1 spot in the break, makes the break go quicker. Your odds do not change if you're going to buy 1 spot in the break. But he was on a cruise, apparently. Cruising it up, our guy, Ronnie Sayer. So 3 spots to go on that double. Best case scenario, Robbie, you get the wide receiver spot. You win a Mike Evans custom speed flex, 11 years of 1,000 or more yards receiving. You get the NFL's 5th all-time leading receiver, Isaac Bruce, and you get his boy Torrey Holt, who I believe had the most receiving yards in the 2000s. These two lids combined worth north of $2,000 combined. Get them for $382 in the double up, guys. Good options, to say the least, in the 5th down. But if you want to jump in the next break, you don't want to wait, 1 to go in that double box. Yeah, and look, Jared, if you ever see something like that happen, by the way, guys, if someone's ever getting mad at someone for buying a bunch of spots, please get in their corner. Because we don't want the people that make your breaks happen to not be in the break room. We want to have a positive light on these guys. Because, Robbie, here's the truth. If you buy one spot in a break, whether you go up against one person with 7 spots or 7 different people with 1 spot each, your odds to win are the same. So you want to have a guy like a Ronnie Sayre that's buying the spots. A guy like Chris Hove, a guy like Rick Pickett, a gal like Jill Lobovitz. You want to have those guys buying the spots because it makes your breaks happen quicker. 1 to go in that rep, by the way. Next break will be the rep double, 114 a spot. Win some of the best quarterbacks ever. Joe Montana, top 5 all time. Terry Bradshaw, Troy Aikman, top 15 all time. Warren Moon, top 15 all time. Some of the best quarterbacks ever are available. Exactly, Nick. That's why I don't like when someone says something bad about a big player playing. As much as we love listening to you guys, it's a lot cooler when breaks are happening. So you want the big level players to move the breaks along. That's why you want to be in his corner. I was totally in his corner. I've seen him win a lot, but I've also seen him lose a lot. Exactly. It goes in streaks. You win a bunch, you lose a bunch. That's how it happens for sure. I love it when he buys the spots. I just want to get that invite to see his collection. No kidding, Chris. If you are watching Ronnie, send us a photo, send us a video. We are more than happy to display your collection. That goes for all you guys. If you want to ever have your collection shown on our show, you can email myself personally, comment at ultimateautographs.com, or you can email marketing at ultimateautographs.com. We are more than happy to show off your collections. I like how it doesn't block us, but it blocks everyone else from the emails, Robbie. So, exactly. Hayden wants to see that collection as well. It's a great collection. And all of Ronnie's items that he's got were won here at UA. Our guy, Ronnie Sayre. He did not win the Go Plus giveaway, though, Robbie. That was won by Jill, who had less spots than he did. But she won it anyway, Miss Jill Lobovitz. So congrats on that, Adrian Peterson.
We're moving on that single now.
No, the single is getting the play clock. The double's the one that's closer. So single is 3 to go. Double is 1 to go in the play clock. And we're also close on the jersey. 3 to go in the single, 3 to go in the double.
Correct.
I will put this Champ Bailey. We could probably put the Garcia away, Robbie. It's a nice rivalry, but Jeff Garcia not quite on the level of Mahomes or Reggie or Adrian Peterson. We could probably put that Jeff Garcia away here for our table. So, who wants to close up some stuff? Who wants that famous closer magic? And I always say, Robbie, personally, I love all the full-size helmets. I'm not a jersey guy. I'm not a mini guy. I like the helmets. If you want to sell your helmets on the market, the stuff worth the most money on the market and the stuff that is, the hardest to get, hands down, is the SpeedFlex helmets. You want to sell a helmet, you want to get money back, Mike Evans SpeedFlex with that beautiful customization, that's the helmet you want to sell or trade Mike Evans. But if you're a pure collector, you don't care so much about selling your helmets. You only want to have an awesome man cave or she shed. You want to get the reps. The display the same as the authentic, Robbie. You've been working here for what? 2.5 years now.
Yep.
I've been here for almost 5 years. How often do we see a customer ask, is that a rep? Is that an authentic? All the time.
All the time.
Because they don't know. You can't tell. Now, of course, the rep's got that little like bar when you get the helmet yourself, but you display the helmet exactly like this. You display that Troy Aikman helmet exactly like this photo is.
Yep.
Nobody's coming to your house and saying, oh, that's a replica helmet. It looks just as cool as the authentic, but it's considerably cheaper. So there you go. I just got a free jersey spot. How do I use it? You can use your promo code at checkout, Cindy.
Yep.
So go to checkout, input that code, and it should get that jersey spot for you for free, Miss Cindy Dean Bush. Robbie, we don't get a lot of Troy Aikman in the break room. Very, very rare item in the room, Troy Aikman. Take advantage while you still can, guys. Joe Montana, we get a decent amount, but that specific helmet for the 4-time Super Bowl champion, a guy that some people still say is the best ever. Some people that watch football in the 80s and 90s, they'll say Brady, forget Brady, I want Montana. He was undefeated in the Super Bowl. I think Brady's better personally, but we do get some people defending Joe Montana as the greatest quarterback to ever play the game. The GOAT before Brady. Before Brady, Mahomes, Manning came along, Drew Brees. This guy was considered hands down greatest quarterback of all time. You get that helmet in your man cave in your she shed, it's priceless, Joe Montana. That's only one spot to go in the double. You get the NFC West, you get 2 chances at the Montana. The singles now down to 2 to go. So these reps are coming up, guys. 10 headliners in 19 boxes. I mean, we have 4 quarterbacks in here, Robbie.
Oh, yeah.
The most expensive signatures in the game, quarterbacks. Aikman, Moon, Bradshaw, Montana, all Hall of Famers. Hall of Fame running backs, Terrell Davis, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson. Hall of Fame linebacker, Ray Lewis. Hall of Fame receiver, Andre Johnson. The only guy on this graphic that's not a Hall of Famer yet is Steve Smith. And he's 8th all-time in receiving yards. You bet your bottom dollar he'll be a Hall of Famer in no time, Steve Smith. Trying to double up my San Fran quarterback for the night with that Montana, right? You had the Jeff Garcia. Now you want to upgrade, Nick, with Joe Montana. 1 to go in that double box.
2 to go in a single.
2 to go in the single.
What's up there, Gidget?
We did do the Refer a Friend giveaway. The Reggie Wayne Authentic, which you can see up top there, was won by Alfredo Lashoto. Yes, we did do the giveaway. He was the top spot draw. Who's Gidget? Gidget, what's your name? Gidget83. What's going on, Gidget? No, we did do that Refer a Friend giveaway, though. Exactly. 57 for a full-size helmet of steel. What's up, Heather? Yeah, Heather, you were on my list, I believe. Refer a Friend giveaway. We had Heather Santiago had 2 entries.
Oh, that's Heather.
Heather Santiago, you did not win. Alfredo won with the 3 entries. He had a 3 in 12 chance and he won.
Thank you for that free jersey spot. 2 to go in that now.
So a lot of stuff is coming up. $57 for a single full-size helmet of steel. I'll give you one even better option, though, Hayden. Now, of course, it's the best-case scenario. A little bit more expensive to get in. But imagine for $382, Robbie. $382 is a lot. I get that. But what if you get the wide receiver spot? You win an Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt Authentic, which is worth, $600, $700, $800, give or take, depending on who you're selling to on that beautiful lid. Then you win a Mike Evans custom splatter Speedflex, which again, $1,200, $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, depending on who you find. These 2 helmets combined, though, around $2,000, maybe more, Robbie. You buy them for $382, excuse me. You walk away with over $2,000 in value. You could profit $1,600, $1,700 if you get both. Double up rep should be close, says Jared. Jared, I'm guessing, closed it up. Niner fan.
Yes, he did.
Closed up.
Yes,
Thank
he
you,
did.
Jared. So
Rep,
play
rep.
clock, rep double number 3. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. Let's see, Montana, Bradshaw, and Aikman.
Right here.
3 incredible quarterbacks, guys, still hiding out in those reps. I just want my quarterback. So, can't wait to see him. We got Nicholas Riggs, Michael Wilcox, Cindy Bush, John Gable, Michael Wilcox, and Justin Keesting and Jared Stefan. Who's got the 2 box numbers, folks? 2 box numbers. Put this in there in a second when we get that break rolling. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. Nick's ready.
2 and 26. All right.
2 and 26. Thank you, Nick. 2 to go on that double 5th down. Thank you, guys. Who just got in, Robbie?
Let's see.
Someone's listening to me.
We got.
Is that Taylor?
That was Taylor.
Shout out to Taylor. Wants the Arizona Cardinals for his collection. Maybe that Trey McBride. All right, Nick. 2 and 26. Thank you, sir. For the shoe, Nick. For the shoe. All right. We'll go 6 times, guys. Good luck. So many great players, Robbie. I always say this, too. Like, names like Montana, Aikman, Bradshaw. These guys can sign napkins, Robbie. It's still worth it. These are epic, epic names on full-size helmets. Between Montana, Bradshaw, and Aikman, those 3 guys are 11-0 in the Super Bowl as starting quarterbacks. 11-0. That is impressive. All right, Cindy got the NFC North. Justin Keesting, the NFC South. Out there in the NFC East, we got Michael Wilcox. Michael Wilcox, NFC West. John Gable, AFC North. Nicholas Riggs, cold spot, AFC South. Jared Stefan, AFC East. And Michael Mooning Wilcox, AFC West. My Ty Warren came in today. Love it. There you go. Ty Warren Speed Flex. Congrats, Nick. Terrific tight end for the Colts. Let's see if we can get a Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterback coming out here. We got 4 of them in this series between Bradshaw, Aikman, Montana, and Warren Moon. We are loaded with Pro Football Hall of Fame quarterbacks, guys. Loaded in this series. What do we got in here? All right. We're going to a wide receiver, 5-time Pro Bowler for the Chargers, the retro lid, Anthony Miller. Terrific receiver for the Chargers. Very, very clean Anthony Miller. That is Michael Mooning Wilcox back in the break room, back in the winner's circle with that Anthony Miller replica. Nice job, Michael. Broadcaster's dream, Robbie. Such a simple name, Anthony Miller. Don't have to worry about mispronouncing that, right?
Nope.
So nice hit there, Wilcox. Michael Wilcox. So that was not a headliner. So the headliner ratios just got better, guys. Headliner ratios just got better. Miller time in the break room. Anthony. I know we love the, current Charger look in the flash powder blue, but this retro look, also good. No such thing as a bad-looking Charger helmet, Robbie. They're always super clean. All right, 1 more to go here in the double box, guys. All right, what do we got here? Box 26 called out by Nick Riggs. Is it time for Montana? Is it time for Aikman? Is it time for Bradshaw? Oh, we do have a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Robbie. But it's a wide receiver, Andre Johnson, on that beautiful Houston Texans replica. We got the awesome sort of glitter right there, the red glitter. 11th all-time in receiving yards. We got the H-Town. I know Nick is a Colts fan. I'm sure he can tell you guys firsthand how many times Andre Johnson tore up the Colts, tore up the AFC South, Very, very nice job, Nicholas Riggs, Andre Johnson. Cindy Bush won the Mahomes, one spot. Cindy Bush won the Patrick Mahomes with one spot. Nice job, Nick. Round of applause. Andre Johnson, box number mojo for Nicholas Riggs. All right, I like this one. Matt Schaub was a multi-time Pro Bowl quarterback because of this guy. Andre Johnson led the league in receiving yards and catches before. Multi-time All-Pro. One of the best receivers of all time. One of the best Texans of all time. It's between Andre Johnson and J.J. Watt. J.J. for defense, Andre for offense. Twice led the league in receiving yards and twice in catches. He did play for the Colts. Yeah, very briefly. 2015 did play for the Colts. Technically a Colt kid, Nick. He also played 1 year in Tennessee with the Titans. He did not want to leave the AFC South, Andre Johnson. But his best days and his most popular days, of course, came with the Texans. Beautiful lid right there, Nicholas Riggs, Andre Johnson. He likes it. How could you not? How could you not? Get that Andre Johnson written up. And just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about earlier, little show and tell, Robbie.
A little show and tell. I like a little show and tell.
The Patrick Mahomes is an authentic. The Andre Johnson is a replica. You put them side to side, Robbie, you can barely tell. Like, you go like this, like, I mean, literally, they look and display pretty much the same. So, look at that. Right there, neck and neck. I know the difference is the reps got this in it. It's got a little bar, so don't wear it. The authentic, a little bit different. The Speedflex, of course, it's got the protective padding. So those are the differences among the three. We know the Speedflex is worth the most money, but guys, display-wise, even the Speedflex, Robbie, the Adrian Peterson and the Andre Johnson next to each other, they kind of display the same. I know, obviously AP is a chrome, so it looks cooler, but otherwise, like, pretty much look the same on a display case. So do not sleep on those reps. They're also clean, no doubt. All right, Robbie, we can probably go Jeff Garcia off the table, and then we'll put the Andre Johnson on the table. Because I respect the reps. Everyone gets Speedflex obsessed. They say authentic is the second best, rep is the third best. I say respect the authentics, respect the reps, don't sleep on these big names. Like, if I could get a Joe Montana helmet, Robbie, on anything, it's Joe Montana, guys, for $57. Look at that thing. You get your buddies to come over in the man cave in the she shed. They come over, they look at that helmet, they're like, who is that? You tell them Joe Montana. They're like, what, you paid what, $700, $800, $900, $1,000 for that? Nah, $57 at Ultimate Autographs. For one of the best quarterbacks of all time, can be won for $57 in the single. That helmet right there, in my opinion, outside of Mahomes, outside of Peterson, better than anything else we have, and I don't even care if it's a rep. By the way, 49er fans, now's the time for you guys to jump in. Not only do we have Joe Montana, Robbie, probably the greatest Niner of all time, as my page loads here in a second, we have in the fifth down break, one of the newest Niners, a Mike Evans custom Speedflex. Now, these custom helmets, you can't just go on Riddell.com and buy them. You can't just go on Fanatics and buy them. These are a lot harder to find, a lot more rare, which we know in memorabilia there's some issues of fake helmets, fake signatures, etc. The best place to win a custom Speedflex, bar none, is Ultimate Autographs. So the newest star receiver for the Niners, a lot of all-time great receivers for San Fran. Jerry Rice, of course, the GOAT. Mike Evans, though, might be the second best player. Actually, you know what? Randy Moss was a Niner briefly. So was T.O. But think about all the great Niner receivers. Moss briefly, T.O., Jerry Rice, another Hall of Famer coming on the team, Mike Evans. 2 to go in that fifth down break. Mike Evans is not even the best receiver left in this series. We got Isaac Bruce, who might be even better. 5th all-time in receiving yards. Torrey Holt, another all-time great receiver. You can get them both in that double. 2 to go in that double box. You get the receiver spot. You can win Holt, Bruce, and Mike Evans for only $392. So Roger Craig for Niner fans. Roger Craig, the first player in the history of football with 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards receiving in the same season. Only 2 guys have done that since. Marshall Faulk and Christian McCaffrey. Marshall Faulk, by the way, also in the rep series. Double that up with Montana. But Niner fans, Craig, Evans, Montana, we got you covered, folks. If you're a San Fran 49er fan, get your spots, ladies and gents. I mean, Roger Craig's number 33, Robbie. We got 33 people watching right now. I'm going to call it. That next 5th down double, Roger Craig comes out, and we get that done. 5th down is also the Chase wheel spin, which is coming up at 9 o'clock. So any spots bought in by 9 o'clock get a chance to be in that Chase wheel spin. So 2 to go in the 5th down double, 2 to go in the rep single. Those 2 breaks are definitely happening. The jersey single, 2 to go. That's definitely happening. The jersey double, 3 to go. That's definitely happening. We got ourselves no 10:30 show tonight. Robbie and Hayden moving to Tuesdays at 10:30. So we are the last show of the night. If you guys want to keep breaking, keep those orders moving. Now, Robbie, we could go till 10, could go to 11, could go till midnight. As long as you guys want to order, we'll be here. But I know everybody does not want to wait till 9 a.m. tomorrow. So I have 4 breaks for you guys that I know are going to happen in tonight's show. 5th down double, 2 to go, that's happening. Play clock rep single, 2 to go, that's happening. Jersey single, 2 to go, that's happening. Jersey double, 3 to go, that's happening. So, and those are all different price points, by the way. 5th down, of course, the best break in the room, costs the most money. Second best break, play clock, costs the second most money. And then we have the jerseys, worst break, still good though, least money. So we got ourselves chances to get themselves in all different entry points. For the big level players, the medium level players, and the folks that don't want to risk as much, we got entry points for all of you guys. Next 5th down is Evans watch, says Taylor. Taylor's calling a shot. All right, how about this? How about this? If we pull Mike Evans in the next double, I will give out every person in that break $13 in store credit. Call it the Mike Evans bounty. That is only if Mike Evans is in the next double. Everyone gets 13 per spot. You buy 2 spots, we'll give you $26. Call it the Mike Evans special if we pull him in that break. So that'd be a $13 a person in that double box. As Taylor's calling the shot for Mike Evans. Now, there's only 2 guys ever, Robbie, with 11 1,000-yard receiving seasons. It's Jerry Rice and Mike Evans. But Mike Evans is the only guy that's had 11 straight to start his career, because Jerry Rice had 900-something in his rookie year.
Here we go.
So, what do we got? Something closed up?
We'll see here. Brian Smith jumped into
the rep,
practice
I think.
squad.
Practice squad. All right, Bri. Practice squad is 6 to go, by the way.
Correct.
Sean got those reps. That's 1 to go. Welcome, Sean, new guy in the break room. Let us know what team you like and how you heard about the break room. Welcome, Sean. First ever order joining our Ultimate Autographs family. That's Sean with S-H-A-U-N, not S-E-A-N or S-H-A-W-N. All different ways to type out the name Sean. Who's in that 5th down double right now, Robbie? Who do we got in there? 5th down double. All authentics, guys. For you big dogs that only want authentics, it's not a mixer, only authentics in that 5th down. I know Taylor's in. I think James is in. Who else is in?
It's James, Rick, and Taylor.
Rick Pickett's in. What's up, Rick? Rick looking for that Mike Evans. I know James might be looking for that James Cook. I know the Evans is the cool one, you know, look-wise, but a Bills fan, James Cook is mighty fine as well. Led the league in rushing yards this last season, James Cook. It was Jonathan Taylor most of the season, and James Cook snuck in at the end.
Yeah.
Taylor actually finished third because Derrick Henry popped off late as well. He finished second. So I still think JT might have had the best year total because of the rushing yards and rushing touchdowns, which he was first in, but James Cook was right there. Exactly. I'm with Hayden. LB3 is going to be part of that break too. Gut is telling me going to get that stock right now. Wide receiver 1 in Chicago. Yeah, so that's a secondary headliner, Luther Burden III. There was a stat that they listed on, I think it was the Niners game, that Chris Collinsworth said Luther Burden had the most receiving yards per snap in the NFL. So he was not on the field all the time, but when he was on the field per snap, the most receiving yards per game, Luther Burden. Had an incredible year with the Bears. The Niners he torched in that game. Could be wide receiver 1 with Caleb Williams for years to come. Luther Burden, by the way, I'm a Mizzou guy. When he was in college, he was supposed to be a top 10 pick, Robbie. Supposed to be a top 10 pick after his sophomore year, but came back for his junior season. Had a little bit of a down year for his standards. He went from a top 10 pick to a second round pick. But this dude has top 10 talent. He showed it last year. Luther Burden's a secondary headliner right now. You bet your bottom dollar in a year, in 2 years, he might be a photo headliner. So that's another awesome lid, guys. Which, by the way, in that double box, wide receiver spot, Robbie. Luther Burden, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Mike Evans. We got a bunch of double-up opportunities in that receiver spot, guys.
We got
2
that
helmets.
rep single wrapped up.
Rep single coming up. Thank you, Robbie. Rep single was next. 5th down, not far behind. Jerseys also not far behind. 2 to go in the single, 3 to go in the double. So replica single, go ahead and drop me a box number, guys.
5, 6, 7. Give me 1 second. That actually not it.
It's not sold out?
No.
It is showing 8 out of 8.
That's what I'm saying. I only got 7 names in there, though.
Maybe try it again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still got 7.
Okay, that's strange.
That is strange.
Do you have Justin?
Justin is the last order. Yeah.
Do you have Brian? No, Brian got in the practice squad.
No, that was, yeah. Let's see. Sean would be 555. That's Sean right there. Then Justin at 5'1". There's Justin right there. 750 is Thule. Yeah, right there. 742, 742. Shane's right there.
I guess we'll find out what we're missing.
733. 733 Joshua Peck right there. And 714. 714 John Gable right there.
All right, so Robbie will figure out who the last spot. That should be sold out.
Okay,
We'll cross-reference. Looks like the order log's being funky, but it is showing sold out. Robbie will manually input the one name that for some reason did not show up there.
Daniel Hernandez. It's expired, though.
Oh.
So should I put it back at 7 or put it back at 1?
Yeah, we'll put it back at
Okay.
1, yeah.
That's why it's that. That's why this one expired.
I think we refund them, too.
I don't see that.
Because I think, or
all right,
maybe
let
just
me
didn't
go and
through.
reset that back to 1. It is 1 to go.
It'll
folks.
be 1 to go. Daniel's order did not go through. It's expired. So, actually, I'll message her that in the recap. I'll let her. She knows the system for that, Robbie.
So that's going to be 1 to go.
So
it's
actually be 1 to
still
go.
Number 4. And then.
Yep, so we're not sold out. So ignore me asking for a box number.
1 to go.
There'll be 1 spot to go. Because that was an order. The customer's, order payment did not go through. So that's why it's 1 to go, guys. So still 1 spot to go. Daniel Hernandez. Okay. So if you're like, oh, rats, that break, I missed out. Second chance, one spot to go. Second chance, everybody. One lone spot to go. You know, Ronnie Sayre, speaking of a guy that we're talking about who hasn't seen in a while, Ronnie's been out for like 2 weeks before he came back Saturday, Robbie. When Ronnie was last watching our show, he's a Niners fan. We had no Mike Evans Niners customs. Now we've had several, including this one. So if you are watching Ronnie, could be your first chance to get that Mike Evans custom in your PC. So that is an opportunity, brother. Opportunity you do not want to miss out on. We got 30 of you guys watching the show right now. 17 on Twitch, 9 on YouTube, 4 on Facebook. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Tell all your friends about the breaks. And I got a question for you guys. What would you like to break next?
Let's see, we got an order coming in, and Kevin.
Cindy, I think you had a spot in the double, Cindy.
Kevin is closed out that rep now.
So now we are closed.
Yeah, we are closed now.
So rep single. Now you can go ahead and drop me a box number. Yeah, we got singles and doubles, Cindy. I think you were in the double, Miss Cindy.
For what?
The reps.
Oh, yes. Cindy, you were in that double rep.
Yep. Yep, I'm looking at your orders as well, Sydney. You were in the double rep, not the single, the double.
There you go. That is good for you.
And you will see, Sydney, we did the double earlier. You got the NFC North. Unfortunately, you did not win in that double. So we have singles and doubles of pretty much most of our series. I did not do that. So I don't know why it's selecting John like that. I'm not over it. Like, I'm over here. So I don't know why it's doing that. So strange.
That is.
Let me see when I copy them.
Give me 1 second. Yeah,
Okay.
I was going to say, yeah, you're over it. Give me 1 second. Hold on. There it goes.
All right. You got it, Cindy. So John, Joshua, Shane, we got Tulier, Justin, Sean, Justin, and Kevin. I need a box number for the play clock rep single. Who's got the box number, guys? Box number for that single. Otherwise, we'll go to the wheel. Once I pull up the wheel, all box numbers will be closed, ladies and gents. Offering up $13 in store credit if the Mike Evans comes out in that next double box, Robbie, for everyone in that break, FYI. All right, no numbers coming through. I'll go to the wheel. Once I spin the wheel, numbers are closed. Wheel is spinning. Box numbers are closed, guys. I don't know. Is that something you saw? I haven't seen anything. It says Aaron Donald coming out of retirement, question mark. If they got Aaron Donald and Myles Garrett, I would be like, that's not fair. That would be ridiculous. 28. 28 for the rep. Come on, let's close that double box, says Taylor. I agree, Tay. Fifth down double. Let's make it happen, guys.
28.
28. Could we have number 28 coming up? Marshall Falk, perhaps. All right. 3, 4, 5, and 6. We got Justin Keasting, NFC North. And then, Robbie, we can move Garcia off for the table for the sake of spaceroo. Justin, NFC North. We got Shane Burrs in the NFC South. Sean Kubik, NFC East. Joshua Peck, NFC West. Tulier Ray, AFC North. Kevin Konskakowski, AFC South. Justin Keasting, AFC East. And John Gable, AFC West. If I butchered your name, please let me know how to say it. Because that was some doozies of names for sure here in the break room. Some doozies from our customers here. So I think we got a spot already taken in the next one, by the way, Robbie. The next play clock already has a spot taken. Shout out to Tyler Bush. And that jersey's 1 to go, by the way, guys. A jersey, no, 2 to go, excuse me. But there are 2 to go in the single, 2 to go in the double. So those are coming up. Could we have Joe Montana for $57, Robbie? That is quite the option here for $57. What's in the box? Hey! We got a bear! The Danimal! Dan Hampton, Hall of Fame 2002 inscription. Pro Football Hall of Famer, College Football Hall of Famer out of Arkansas. Beckett QR code on the back. Dan Hampton, Justin Keesting. Very, very clean on the Danimal, Justin. 4-time Pro Bowler. Beautiful, beautiful signature. Hall of Fame 02. JK. I'm not kidding, Justin. It's your helmet. Dan Hampton. All right. So, not Aikman, not Montana, not Bradshaw, not Warren Moon. The headliner ratios just got better here with the Danimal, Dan Hampton. Very, very nice. Thank you, Robbie. Robbie's cleaning out that Patty Mahomes, which I'll put up here in a second again. But 3 breaks or 2 spots to go or less. Those 3 are all coming up. 5th down and the 2 jerseys, guys. Who's going to get that Mike Evans custom Speed Flex? Those are the most expensive items in the room. The custom Speed Flex is, I want to see Mike Evans. There's only 10 boxes left, Robbie. 2 of them are in that double box. So that means 20% chance the next double is going to feature Mike Evans. Now, there's 6 headliners left total. So there will probably be at least a headliner in there. Like Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, that's worth well over $392. Trey McBride worth well over $392. James Cook worth well over $392. We got some of the best players in football in this series. Mike Evans, I think it was 3 years ago, Robbie. Or maybe it was 2 years ago. I think it was 3. Tied with Tyreek Hill for most touchdown catches in the NFL, Mike Evans. Now, we have Trey McBride, most catches by tight end, 2nd most catches in football, Trey McBride. Now, we got the guy with the most rushing yards last season, James Cook. You want the AP, talk to Jill, or Taylor, I mentioned this earlier, get the GOAT Plus. Once you become a GOAT Plus collector, you're eligible for the best helmets in the break room, our GOAT Plus giveaway. So, it is double Sick Club points tonight. This is every other Monday, double Sick Club reward points. The more you order tonight, the sooner you become a GOAT Plus collector, can win a helmet like all day Adrian Peterson. Very, very clean AP.
Jersey single, 1 to go.
All right. Yeah, but you get closer. Taylor. Like, I would order tonight to get closer. It is 25. What do you mean 5 mil away? It's 800,000 points. Where to get the 5 mil? The AP was not in a series, Richie. That was our GOAT Plus collector giveaway. Oh, it is 5 million points, but you got yourself probably, how many do you have, Taylor? You're a GOAT, right? 800,000? Got some work to do, but you can get there. AP was part of our GOAT Plus monthly giveaway. So if you're a GOAT collector, another step still left, Robbie, GOAT Plus. 5 million points, but you get in these monthly giveaways, which you saw, we had like 5 or 6 GOAT Pluses in the giveaway. So your odds to win the helmets are considerably better. So you want the best helmets we offer? 24 away from GOAT? 1 more purchase, you get the GOAT status, Taylor, and a free headliner package. So get that purchase and get your GOAT collector here in the break room, Taylor. Become a GOAT. So jersey singles, 1 to go. Jersey double is 2 to go, guys. Yeah, he's got to get it tonight. That's what I'm saying, Hayden. Why wait till tomorrow? You are one order away from getting that GOAT status, Taylor, and getting a free headliner package. If you get it tonight, we can ship out the headliner package tomorrow. You get it tomorrow, you got to wait till Wednesday. I need this double close. I can do another one. You could buy another spot, Taylor. You could buy another spot. Heck, to be honest, man, I always say get the best stuff, the helmets, all authentics. You buy a jersey spot, you can get your 24 points right there. 31 bucks a spot, double Stick Club points. It is 25 points for every dollar spent. You spend $31, you get your points, my man, for that GOAT tier there, Taylor. So you actually bought the first spot of the next one there, Tyler. We had a little bit issue of a customer that was actually not in the break. So Tyler Bush, you got the first spot of the next one. Oh, 24,000 away. Well, even then, get the double Stickler points, Taylor. So Tyler, you'll be in the next break for the play clock. You'll be in the next break for the play clock. We do see you, brother. You will be in the next break. Not in this one. Actually, technically got the second spot because Kevin got one before him. So Tyler, play clock rep, you're in the next break. Mr. Bush.
Yeah, Tyler and Justin are the next single.
Yes, exactly right. I'm game for dropping a new series too, Rob. We pulled the Mike Evans flex. We'll drop a new series for you guys. We've got to get that flex out first, though. 2 spots to go. Let's get that Mike Evans speed flex out. Let's get that done tonight. Got a question for the chat. Do we have any Bucks fans or Niner fans? Or Texas A&M football fans, where Myles Garrett played as well? Because for Buck fans, you want Mike Evans, you don't care if it's on a Niner. For a Niner fan, you want the newest toy. An M fan, you want your guy. Mike Evans, by the way, Robbie, played at A&M with Johnny Manziel. This is a guy that's played with Jameis Winston, Johnny Manziel, Tom Brady. Such a fun batch of quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
I would love to have dinner with this guy and ask him what it was like playing with those guys. You're a Bucks fan? Richie, you like Mike Evans still, right? I know it's on a Niners helmet, but you're a Bucks fan. Get the best offensive Buck of all time. Helmet fan, I'll take it. No kidding. No kidding, Taylor. Even if you're not a Bucks fan or Niners fan, A&M fan, if you're just a fan of helmets, the gold with the red, Robbie, and the black visor, look at that thing. I mean, forget that it's worth $1,300, $1,400, give or take. That helmet is sick. That helmet is sick. Mike Evans. Still love him, got him on a Buck helmet. Yeah, but Richie, you got to be the ultimate Mike Evans fan. Get him on a Buck, get him on an Aggie, get him on a Niner, get Mike Evans everywhere. Everywhere for Mikey Evans. So that break is 2 to go still, guys. Let's get those last 2 spots. Jersey break is sold out, though, so Jersey break is coming up.
Jersey single.
Jersey single.
Number 18.
Number 18. Thank you, Robbie. Go ahead and drop me a box number, guys, for the Jersey single. And that Jersey double also will be coming up. That's only 2 to go.
So we're 2 to go in that 5th down double, 2 to go in the Jersey double. Let's close out these 2 series, folks. Let's close them out. Let's not waste any time.
Yeah, those 2 are definitely coming out tonight, guys. William Stewart, Bill Watkins, Justin Jones, Johnny Marshall, Cindy Bush, and Justin Keesting. Need a box number, guys, for the Jersey single. Otherwise, I'll go to the wheel. Let me know, folks.
35 people in this room. I want to see some serious players in this room right now. Don't want those window lickers right now. I need the serious players. Number 9 from Cindy. Thank you.
Now, Robbie, this is just a personal estimate. There is no 9, Cindy. Number scrolling on the bottom. Jerseys available are 4, 5, 10, 21, 23, 25, 26, 29, 32, 39, and 40. So usually, roughly half the people watching actually want to play breaks. We got 35 people watching. I'm guessing about 17 of you guys want to play breaks. But all 17 are waiting for the first move. Get a spot, everyone else will follow. Do you need a jersey box number? 9 is not available. 32 from Cindy. Thank you, Cindy. 32 coming up. The Pac-Man Jones number, former Bengal Cindy, Pac-Man Jones. Thank you, Robbie. Sean getting that play clock, which is moving all of a sudden. Play clock is down to 5 to go. As we're looking for that Joe Montana, Troy Aikman, Terry Bradshaw, Warren Moon, 9 headliners, guys, and 16 boxes in the play clock. Really good ratios, to say the least, in that bad boy. All right. William down to Justin, 6 times on the way, guys. Read option jersey. 4, 5, and 6. All right, JJ, Justin Jones has the NFC North. Right below is William Stewart in the NFC South. Johnny Marshall, NFC East. Justin Keasting, NFC West. Justin Jones, got a lot of J's in here again. AFC North. Bill Watkins, AFC South. Cindy Bush, AFC East, AFC West. Good luck, guys. We got ourselves an awesome, awesome running back, former Pro Bowler. Over 11,000 career rushing yards, Robbie. Prior to the Jaguars, Duval. Fred Taylor.
Hey, Fred Taylor.
Custom. The black, teal, golden jersey. Got the Beckett QR code. AFC South. 1 spot. Bill Watkins. Fred Taylor.
There you go, Bill.
That's all it takes sometimes, Robbie. Just 1 spot. Very, very nice. Kind of spooky. We got 28 people watching now, Robbie. Number 28, Fred Taylor coming out. And what could we get next? I mean, James Cook, we wouldn't have 4 watching. McBride is 85.
Bill
Evans,
got
13. So great job, Bill. If that's your first one in the break room, brother.
First order from Bill.
Congrats.
Bill ordered at 1:30 p.m. today in that jersey, and it is his first order. So, hey, Bill, congratulations on your first order. It's a great running back. Fred Taylor.
Bill was 1 for 1. Undefeated. $31 he spent there, Robbie. That jersey is Michael Dobosek clean jersey. Nice hit. That is worth definitely more than $31. Attaboy, Bill Watkins. Everything Jaguars is always nice. Everything Jaguars always is clean. Congrats, Bill says. Michael, agreed. Agreed. Congrats to Bill Watkins. If you are watching, Bill, let us know what team you like. Let us know how you heard about the break room. Do holler at us, Mr. Bill Watkins. Bill Nye, the science guy. Bill. Very, very nice. I always say wins come in bunches. Bill got his first win. Jumps in again. Maybe you win more. Cindy knows. Cindy was new as of last week. And Cindy's been with us for, I believe, less than a week, Miss Bush. And she already has a Patrick Mahomes authentic. As Kevin Garnett would say, anything is possible! Guys, let's do that 5th down. LOL, says Taylor. I agree. With that in mind, let's get that done. We are 2 to go, guys. I'm offering up $13 back in store credit if we pull the Mike Evans in that break. 5th down, double box. Now, if you're thinking about the 5th down, it is 2 spots to go. Whenever the break gets down to 1 spot to go, Robbie, someone gets that last spot almost immediately. In fact, I'll offer up a little special. If you buy a spot on the 5th down double right now, in the next 5 minutes, by 8, I'll call it 8:50. 8:44, I'll call it 8:50. 8:45 now. If you buy in the 5th down double, in the next 5 minutes and that break does not sell out tonight, I will personally give you guys a refund, or Robbie will give you a refund. Because look, if you don't have the money to play, I can respect that. Money can be tight sometimes for everybody. But if you're not jumping that 5th down double because you don't think it's going to happen, no excuse zone, Robbie. You buy a spot on that 5th down double right now, and the break does not fill tonight, we'll give you guys a refund. So don't be afraid to get that spot. Because if the issue is that you don't think it'll happen tonight, it will. And if it doesn't, you get your money back courtesy of UA. So what can happen, though, you buy a spot on that break, you get some of the greatest players ever. The greatest show on turf, Robbie. This is football history. You put this team in the modern NFL.
Yep.
They would have the greatest offense ever. Kurt Warner, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. We're not opening the quad because no one wants to play the quad, Tay. If you want to buy the quad, just buy 2 spots in the double. We got you, Ty. How many spots are you going to buy in the quad, Taylor? Because unfortunately, brother, if we get 1 spot bar in the quad and the rest don't move, it does get a little messy. And we do prefer not to issue refunds because it isn't great. That's why I'm offering up a refund right now if you get in that double. But back to this helmet and these players. Greatest show on turf. Bruce, Holt, 2-star receivers in that team. Marshall Faulk, the running back, available in the play clock reps. Kurt Warner, break room regular. That team is part of history. Tom Brady and the Patriots kept them from that 2nd Super Bowl. Had the Rams beat the Patriots, as Ricky Prohl said, a dynasty is born today. He thought a Rams dynasty ended up being a Patriot dynasty. But if the Rams win that game, who knows? History could change. That could be a dynastic team. We got Mike Evans. This guy, by the time he retires, Mike Evans, will finish probably top 3 all-time in receiving yards. This splatter speed flex on his new team, that helmet is incredible. Trey McBride, on pace to be the greatest tight end of all time. Nobody in the NFL is even close to him in today's game. Led tight ends in catches, yards, and touchdown catches. Jacoby Brissett, Kyler Murray. It could be anybody throwing the ball. This guy will deliver. Trey McBride. We got James Cook, led the league in rushing yards. One of the best running backs in football. Imagine if the Bills win a Super Bowl. Talk about skyrocketing value in there. We got Roger Craig and Luther Burden III. Hall of Fame running back, young star receiver. I love Luther Burden as a Bears fan, as a Mizzou guy. That is 6 headliners, guys, and 10 boxes. So, Chase Wheelspin coming up at 9 o'clock. If this break does not close up at 9, you guys will not be part of the Chase Wheelspin. So that Wheelspin with or without you guys, a chance to win up to $100 back in store credit if we get that closed up by 9 o'clock. Now, I get it. Like, for example, Robbie, I love sweets. I love sweet stuff. My parents don't. They don't like a sweet cake. It's too sweet for them. So if this is too sweet for your taste, if you don't have $3.82, I can respect it. You can get in for as little as $57, though, Robbie, in a play clock rep, which has 9 headliners left in 16 boxes.
Yep.
We have a top 3 quarterback of all time, Joe Montana, on a matte white, very, very expensive signature.
Wowzers.
Montana's signature worth hundreds of dollars without the helmet alone. Wow. You could profit big time on that sharp lid, Joe Montana. Another winning quarterback, 3-time Super Bowl champion. A pretty rare item in the room, Robbie. We do not get a lot of Troy Aikman in the break room. So if you're a Cowboy fan thinking, I'll wait till we get the next Aikman, you might be stuck waiting a while. Troy Aikman, very, very rare item in the room. Very rare item, for the 3-time champion. Warren Moon, the first black quarterback inducted in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. This guy at Washington was a star. Did not get a chance in the NFL out of college. Went to Canada. He was a 5-time Grey Cup champion, a multi-time MVP. Came over to the NFL, 9-time Pro Bowler, Robbie. One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Warren Moon. $57 a spot when that Warren Moon helmet. 4-time Super Bowl champion, Terry Bradshaw. Beautiful signature. Fox football star, NFL icon, Terry Bradshaw. Terrell Davis. Without this guy, John Elway does not win 2 Super Bowls. League MVP, Super Bowl MVP. Helped John Elway over the top, Terrell Davis. Steve Smith, Triple Crown winner, one of 6 guys ever to do that. 8th all-time in receiving yards, Agent 89 on that new school salute to service. Ray Lewis, I love the Raven alternate. Greatest Raven of all time, NFL's all-time tackle leader, Ray Lewis. Marshall. One of 3 guys ever, 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving. Get you a guy that can do both. Eric Dickerson. Robbie, it's 2026. This gentleman set the single season rushing record in 1984. 2,105 rushing yards. It's been 32 years. No, 84. Let me carry the math. 84 to 2026. No, 42 years, Robbie. This record's still alive 42 years later. One of the greatest ever, Eric Dickerson. Then, of course, Joe Montana. Thank you, Hayden. 42 years. Got my personal math assistant, Hayden.
Oh, yeah, Hayden's good with math.
Hayden is the math guru. So 9 and 17 chance, guys, at a headliner in the play clock. Only $57 a spot, ladies and gents. So let us know what you want to do. Let us know what you guys would like to get done tonight. Holla at your boy. We got another new customer. Sorry if I'm butchering this. Misael Cepeda jumping in the Jersey series. Welcome to our new customer here in the break room. So Chase, we will spin in 8 minutes with or without you guys for that 5th down break.
And that list is ready for you.
I'm an odds guy, Robbie. I don't know about you, but, I like the odds. Like, I don't like playing a break. Yeah, if it's 32 division or 32 team break, you got a better chance to win. Or cheaper entry point, excuse me. But your odds to win 1 in 32, I don't like it. I like the 1 in 8 chance, but I like the 5th down as well because it's a 1 in 5 chance. There we go, Bob. Mayor Zohran Mamdani of New York City signed an executive order today at New York City Hall. This is his post on X today. I signed an executive order temporarily repealing bedtimes in the city of New York so that kids of all ages can watch our team in the NBA Finals. As mayor, you're forced to make many difficult decisions. This was not one of them. Go Knicks. There you go. But I think it's a 7:30 tip-off, Bob? Yeah, 10 o'clock. I mean, when do kids go to bed? Usually go to bed at what, 9, 8:30? It's only another hour
these
or 2.
Kids don't have bedtimes no more.
They
I
probably
don't know what Bob's talking about.
Yeah.
These kids don't have bedtimes anymore.
Kids run the world these days.
8:30 here? Yeah, I don't believe that, Bob.
I don't believe that. It is true. A New York time would be 8:30, so the game would go to about 11 or so. Honest to
There's
God,
so much chaos over there.
I didn't have a bedtime either. I think my mom just let us stay up whenever.
So I didn't have a bedtime.
Yeah.
I didn't have a bedtime.
But the mayor's got to look good, of course. Got to look good on social media.
I was out in the streets till like 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
There you go, Robbie. You want to have protection in the streets, get a Speed Flex. Wear your Speed Flex for protection. I don't know anything about the mayor of New York, not enough at least. I don't comment about politics, but I can see why he would make that move. New York Knicks. Knicks were last in the finals in 99. against the same team, the Spurs. It was a young Spurs big man, Tim Duncan, led the Spurs to victory. Young big man, Victor Wembanyama, looking to lead the Spurs to victory again in 2026. Speaking of leaders, plenty of leaders in the break room, plenty of victories. One thing the Knicks roster, even the Spurs, like Wemby could win 3 championships. It is possible. But $57, Troy Aikman. The most controversial political take I've heard from Kamen is the Cowboys will be in the Super Bowl in the next 5 years. There you go. Yeah, they'll be right back like the glory days of Troy Aikman. I'm a Dak guy. You know me, Ryan. Look, politics can be very divisive. They can be very, very, could ruin a lot of things. So this break room is a politics-free zone. Now, we talk about sports, some food, some movies, life, but we don't bring politics to this break room.
No.
It's not what we're here for. That's why, for me personally, Robbie, I'm a journalism major, but I worked in local sports TV as a sportscaster, not a newscaster. Now, during COVID, they had me reporting on news, and I did not like it. So I like the positivity. Helmets are not overrated, though. Taylor says politics is overrated, LMAO. Helmets definitely are not, though. I'll say this about Republicans and Democrats and independents. I can say this. All politics out there, I can find a Democrat and Republican, Robbie, that can agree on how awesome the Mike Evans helmet is. They might not agree about anything else. Abortion, gun laws, disagreements. Mike Evans speed flex, anybody in this country or this world will tell you that helmet is incredible. No, I got you. No, Michael, you're good, brother. I know what you meant. I'm just saying I don't want to start things, but you're good, my man. You can voice your opinions. It was brought up by someone else in the chat, but personally, I keep it to sports. So the only politics I know is that the Browns got fleeced while trading Myles Garrett. That's political enough for me. You're not kidding, Hayden, but that's what happens in the NFL. You want to get a star player, you might lose out. What was the Mike Evans deal? Let me look up the Mike Evans deal.
I don't know. I think the Browns got a good deal. They're getting Jared Verse. They're getting a first rounder.
They do got to rebuild.
A second rounder and a third rounder. Second rounder in 2028, a third rounder in 2029. I think they're gonna be just fine. I think Browns will be. They're still getting a star-studded defensive end. Again, Jared Verse is not a scrub, folks. The guy is a Super Bowl winner.
Yeah, look.
Oh no, I don't. Was he with?
He was not a Super Bowl winner.
Was not. No, he's not a Super Bowl winner. I'm sorry. Yeah, he got drafted after that Super Bowl. That's right.
I would still personally keep Myles Garrett, but to be honest with you, Robbie, the Browns have a lot of work to do.
Oh, they do.
You want to be like Mike Evans and the Niners. The Niners, for example, a team that won 11 games last year, a team that's played in 2 Super Bowls. You want to get a guy like Mike Evans.
That's right, Ryan.
3
That's
years,
what I was hearing too.
And put him over the top. Win-win trade, says Michael.
True.
Ryan says the other option was paying him $1 billion and have him 1 foot out the door for the rest of his career. Yeah, it could be a win-win. But the Myles Garrett move could put the Rams over the top. The Browns, with or without Myles Garrett, are not a contender. I like when teams make a move, though. I love what the Rams did. I love what the Niners did. The Niners are one receiver away from a Super Bowl. They're getting their guy, Mike Evans. The NFC West, by the way, is ridiculous. Rams, Seahawks, Niners might be the 3 best teams in the entire NFL in the same division, which to me is scary.
Very scary.
Very, very scary division. Mike Evans, he's going to make that Niners team better for sure. Oh, I don't disagree with anything you're saying, Hayden. No doubt about it. Personally, I'm a fan of keeping the star, not getting draft picks. That's my 2 cents. But the Browns are definitely a while away.
He's definitely going back home to play for his hometown team. So
yeah. So, miss you, Matt stuff. Matt Stafford stuff, we'll get Matty Stafford back in the break room. Don't you worry, my man. So 1 to go in that fifth
They
down
will
double.
cancel each other out. That's a possibility. Again, we're all doing speculation right now. The trade just happened. We haven't even got into training camp. We haven't really gotten into the beginning of the start of the season. So everything right now is all speculation for these guys. So
Personally, I care what it means for the Rams because that means they can win the Super Bowl. I don't care about the Browns. Sorry if there's a Browns fan listening. Browns have a rich tradition, the late great Jim Brown, but the Browns have a long way to go. So for the Rams, it's a win-win because the Rams last time they got rid of draft picks, they got Stafford, Cooper Kupp, they won a Super Bowl. Looking for the same thing with Myles Garrett to win a Super Bowl. So obviously the Rams have multiple Super Bowl winners like Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. They have Matthew Stafford, who's an older quarterback. He's got 3 years left, maybe. They want to get him a second ring. So
they'll have they'll have more pressure this year, like you said, Hayden, for the Rams. This is either Super Bowl or failure for this team. Now that this team is set up, it's either Super Bowl or bust, and be very disappointed because of the fact that this is the same year as they're hosting the Super Bowl, or I should say LA's hosting the Super Bowl this year. So everything is pointing for the Rams to
I'll tell you what, though. The Rams got Myles Garrett, which is a great pick. But the Niners essentially, guys, keep this in mind, are getting Fred Warner off of injury, Joey Bosa off of injury, and they're getting now Mike Evans in the receiving core, that beautiful speed flex.
Joey Bosa's a free agent.
So I'm talking about Nick Bosa. What did I say? Joey Bosa? I said Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa. My apologies. They're getting Bosa back. They're getting Fred Warner back from injury, and they're getting Mike Evans. So that's essentially 3 different players down that team. Brock Purdy also missed some of last year as well. George Kittle missed some of last year, including the playoff loss. So I know everyone's talking about the Rams, but do not sleep on the Niners. Don't sleep on the Seahawks, defending Super Bowl champions, the Seattle Seahawks. Any one of those teams could definitely win the Super Bowl this year. I think there's something about the Niners, though, and that plant they have where they sit next to the plant, and there's a lot of injuries because of they're blaming it on some sort of nuclear waves. So get away from the plant, guys.
That's all
superstition.
That's all nonsense. I don't believe in that. I don't hear that. That's all just nonsense to me. But the team definitely needs to stay healthy. They have a lot of question marks, and the fact that is can they stay healthy going into this year? They got all the pieces.
I hope so.
They got all the pieces. The question is they got to stay healthy.
I never wish injuries upon anybody, guys. I do have some good news, bad news. 9:03. We are supposed to do the wheel spin, guys. It's 1 spot to go. Give you guys 2 minutes. If that closes by 9:05, we'll do the wheel spin. If not, we'll do the wheel spin with or without you guys.
Yep. And then we'll see if we close that up afterwards.
I mean, that double's going to go for sure.
That
and I told these guys this, Robbie, as well.
Jerseys.
If we pull the Mike Evans speed flex in the next break, we will immediately drop a brand new series for you guys. Pull the Mike Evans speed flex, $13 back in store credit to everybody in that break if the Evans comes out, and a chase wheel spin if it closes in the next minute, guys. So if you're thinking about getting it, let's get that closed up. Mike Evans, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. I mean, the Rams, speaking of Rams, that's their glory days. Bruce and Holt together are trying to relive it with Puka and Devontae Adams. Glory days of the Rams that could double up with Mike Evans. Beautiful, beautiful double up right there. Roger Craig, James Cook, double up for the running back spot. So do you guys want to be in that wheel spin? Otherwise, we'll run the wheel spin without these guys, Robbie.
1 minute.
Let's get that done.
1 minute.
I need a closer in the 5th down. 1 lone spot to go. This break will happen, Robbie. Might as well do it sooner to get yourselves that wheel spin
We
opportunity.
need that one person. Who's going to do it?
Who's going to be the closer?
Clock is ticking. Time is not stopping, folks. Time does not stop for you guys, so
Time is of the essence.
that's why I preach to these guys all the importance of time. Time is money. Time is very important to you guys. We don't mess around. We stick to our deadlines. You guys got 9:30. 9:30 comes around.
Yeah, so we are going to be live till 9:30 no matter what. But if at 9:30 there's not some serious movement, we're hopping off the air. There you go. Lockdown, lock in, Hayden. We'll see you tomorrow at 10:30. Now close that double break, folks. See you both tomorrow, Kamen Robbie. That's right, Hayden. I'll be chatting up World Cup stuff for you, Hayden. And how about Arsenal? Not quite winning PSG in the Champions League.
PSG.
Yeah, Arsenal didn't deserve it. They all they did was play defense.
I'm glad.
All right, it is.
Suck it, Arsenal fans.
It is 9:06, Robbie,
Suck it.
and we are not closed on the double. So I will do the 5th down chase wheel spin. Maybe somebody wins this and they get some bonus store credit they can use in the breaks. Turn down for the 5th down. Let me take one last peek, see if anybody got that last spot. It is no. All right, and I'm doing the wheel spin. We award a winner. We can't do a second wheel spin, Robbie. So it is 9:06. I'm going top spot 6 times, guys. Chase wheel spin here for the 5th down. I'm like, why is there an odd number? Because it's 5-spot break, Robbie. 35 names. So 4, 5, and 6. It is Jill Lobovitz. Jill, you are the chase wheel spin winner. Let us know what number you want to start on, Jill. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1. Whatever this wheel lands on, that's how much money back in store credit Miss Lobovitz is getting. I know she likes the number 22. You get a round of applause, Taylor, for the bottom spot, the booby spot for the chase wheel spin. Round of applause. That's what you get. Congrats on the last spot, Taylor. Woo! Jill, are you out there, Jill? Brady? Yeah, be a late pick. Brady's former receiver, Mike Evans, in this series on the custom speed flex in the 5th down. Still available, everybody. Jill, are you out there, Jill? She might be walking Baxter. Brock is the last pick. Brady's the 6th-round pick. Mr. Irrelevant, Brock Purdy, who also, by the way, now going to be playing with Mike Evans, was the last pick. And be a Brock, be a Brady, be a Mike Evans winner. All right, Jill, I'm going to go ahead and spin for you, Jill. Whatever this lands on, that's how much money Jill is getting an Ultimate Autographs store credit. How many Hall of Famers were last pick? I don't think anybody, but there might be one because that sounds like a trivia question. I do not know, Taylor. Not any that I know of personally. All right, Jill, you are taking home, looks like $29. LeGarrette Blunt Force Trauma, $29. Miss Jill Lobovitz, 29 buckaroos for Jill. 0 have ever been. There you go. I can tell you, Taylor, that we have several undrafted players that are Hall of Famers. Kurt Warner and I believe Warren Moon, who's in those reps. 6th-round pick, Terrell Davis, I believe, was late pick, but Warren Moon, and then, of course, Kurt Warner, who quarterbacked Bruce and Holt and Marshall Faulk. He was a non-draftee in the Hall of Fame. So, this series, by the way, full of Hall of Famers. Aikman, Moon, Bradshaw, Davis, Ray Lewis, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, Joe Montana, all Pro Football Hall of Famers. The fifth down break, which is still one spot to go in that double. Isaac Bruce, Hall of Famer, fifth all-time in receiving yards. Torrey Holt, future Hall of Famer. Mike Evans, future Hall of Famer. Trey McBride, future Hall of Famer. I'll tell you what, the way this guy's playing, James Cook, future Hall of Famer. Roger Craig, Hall of Famer. As a Bears fan, hoping Luther Burden makes for a Hall of Fame push as well. So get those sports, ladies and gents. Let's get that fifth down double knocked out. Now it's 9:10. Robbie and I will be here till at least 9:30 no matter what. But obviously, Robbie, if that fifth down double is not sold out by 9:30, 20 minutes for one spot, we'll leave that for tomorrow, 9 a.m. with, actually, I think it's Rip and Dom in the 9 a.m. show.
Correct.
We can also get the jersey done. That double's already 2 to go, though. 62 bucks a spot, 2 to go. The jersey's got the Ty Law, and then secondary headliners, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift. Still got the great stuff in those reps, 9 and 17 chance at a headliner, including Montana and Aikman. Actually, 9 and 16, excuse me, Robbie. Then the practice squad. 5 boxes left, 2 headliners left. Terry McLaurin, number 1 in Washington. The number 1 tight end in football, Trey McBride, for $56 on those full-size.
Wowzers. Wowzers.
So 29 people watching. My question for you, 29. I'm taking a little poll in the chat, Robbie.
Poll it.
Do we have any 49er fans watching the show? Because this break room right now is tailored to 49er fans. Mike Evans, custom Speedflex worth $1,300, $1,400, $1,500, give or take in value on a custom Rip Speedflex. We got a secondary headliner, Roger Craig, Niner Hall of Fame running back. And we got the greatest Niner of all time for $57. $57 for a Joe Montana matte white replica, red face mask, red ink, $57. Only 5 spots to go in that break. So let me know, folks. Let me know if you guys want to get these Niner items out there, Niner Nation. I know they're not watching because we have people in the chat talking about the Rams being Super Bowl favorites, Super Bowl or bust. I would think, Niner fans will stand up for themselves with Mike Evans. So let me pull this up for you guys to give you an idea. NFL all-time receiving yard leaders. The history of our great league, Robbie. We have currently Isaac Bruce, who's in that fifth down, is 5th all-time. We got ourselves Torrey Holt, who's in that same series, 17th all-time. Mike Evans right now has 13,052 yards. He's 21st all-time. Now, if Mike Evans gets 3,000 yards more, Robbie, he would become 3rd all-time in receiving yards. 3,000 more yards. Mike Evans is 32, almost 33. Now, at the age of 31, he got 1,084. At the age of 30, he got 1,255. He's had 1,000 yards receiving every year but one in his career where he played 8 games. Getting to 1,000 yards for Mike Evans is very, very doable. Let's just say he gets under 1,000. I would say he would still get in 4 years with the 17-game season. He would need to play at least 4 years, at least 3, maybe 4, to get to 16,000 yards. He's 33 almost with modern-day medicine. He plays till 36, 37. Very, very doable. Retires. 3rd all-time in receiving yards. That might get him the first ballot Hall of Fame. So, also 108 touchdown catches, too. He is a beast. Unfortunately, like a lot of people in the NFL circles, our customers are sleeping on Mike Evans right now. I got that custom Mike Evans Speedflex still available, guys. One spot to go. 29 of you guys watching. Who's going to get the spot for Evans? 27 now watching, but still plenty of people on that stream. I know there's not much going on in the sports world tonight. We got no NBA, no NHL playoffs.
Tomorrow.
Those are tomorrow for the hockey and Wednesday for the NBA. And we also have no 10:30 show tonight, Robbie.
Negative.
So that's going to be Tuesday night. The 10:30 show is moved from Monday to Tuesday. So Robbie are the last show of the day.
Yeah.
So you want to get these breaks closed up, we'll do them. Otherwise, we'll get ready, regroup for tomorrow's day, starting with the 9 a.m. show. You gotta wait almost 12 hours though, Robbie. Almost 12 hours of waiting. I would not want to wait 12 hours personally. I don't know about you guys, but 12 hours is a long time to wait. You want to see your breaks happen right now? There's 2 breaks we'll do tonight, Robbie. Maybe more if we get hot, but 2 more tonight. 5th down double, 1 to go. And the jersey double, 2 to go. Those 2 will definitely happen tonight. Let's go, y'all. Last spot, says Taylor. Let's go. 1 spot. It would be a shame to leave that for the 9 a.m. guys tomorrow. And think about that spot, Robbie. Think about that last spot.
The finals.
What if you're thinking about getting a spot, Robbie, and you end up getting the closer spot ends up being the Mike Evans and the Isaac Bruce Torrey Holt double up in the receiver spot? Then you're having regrets. You're having all sorts of regrets. Get the last spot. Let's shut that door in that double in our 5th down series. Sean's back. Get a break spot, Sean. Get that break spot, brother. Now get yourself a speed flex like a Mike Evans. By the way, Robbie, the Cardinal one is a standard, but the James Cook is a rivalry. These rivalry helmets are limited time edition by Riddell. Come next year, we might have almost no rivalries out there. Come 2 years from now, might have no rivalries out there. World Cup June 11th is when it starts if you're looking. James Cook, number 4 on the Bills.
Got these.
So, get your spots, folks. Get your
they're
spots.
international friendlies. Okay.
Yes.
I was like, what? I'm seeing soccer scores, but I'm like,
International
where the hell are
friendlies.
these soccer scores coming from?
Yeah, USA beat
internationals.
Senegal on Sunday.
So are these just like what? Prep?
They're prep games.
Prep
yeah,
games?
for the World Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, prep games.
I was wondering. I'm like, I'm seeing freaking soccer scores. What are they? What
Yeah.
am I seeing? Like,
Right?
are these like?
I got you, Sean. I wish that I could comment. I have to start working at UPS first. There you go. Get the new job, save up some money, and buy
Bulgaria
some break
lost.
spots. I saw.
Oh,
I saw. 1-0. Montenegro?
Montenegro.
Yeah, Bulgaria are not good at soccer. They were good in 94, Robbie. Last time the World Cup in the USA, Bulgaria got 4th place. This time around, did not qualify for the World Cup. The homeland, Bulgaria.
I told the fiance, I was like, "How's your Poland soccer team?"
They didn't make it this
They
year.
didn't make it. No.
They've been in it so many years in a row, Lewandowski, but they choked this year.
Yeah, they
They were in the playoff, actually. I think
They were.
beat
Yeah, they
Sweden.
were. She said they went as far as like was it the knockout stage?
They were
of
one
their-
game away from winning.
Yeah.
And they lost to Sweden, I think.
Their,
Playoff round.
yeah, there you go. Playoff round.
So, guys, 9:19. Last order was at 8:55 from Chris Hove. Let's speed up the orders. We'll go till 9:30 at least. But if that 5th down break does not close by 9:30, we'll be hopping off for the night. And that will be it for the show tonight. So get those spots, ladies and gents.
Let's see.
Let's break some boxes, folks. I want to see some awesome autograph memorabilia on the table.
Oh, okay. Poland
60.
plays Nigeria.
60% chance at a headliner, Robbie. 10 boxes left, 6 headliners left, 6 in 10 chance, only 4 surprises, and it's a 1 in 5 chance to win. Get some of the best and most popular players in football. Hands down, the best tight end ever. Trey McBride stays healthy, he'll rival Gronk, Kelsey, Gates, the all-time great tight ends of our wonderful game, Tony Gonzalez. This guy's ahead of pace a couple years in. James Cook led the league in rushing yards last year with Josh Allen as his quarterback. This guy's got a heck of a future on the Authentic helmet. Speedflex helmets, guys, $800 value alone, just the Speedflex without the signature. You tack on a custom design, a visor, a bumper. This helmet could go for $1,500, Robbie. Could be a little less, could be a little more, but this helmet is worth a lot of money. Mike Evans on the Speedflex, what the pros wear in the games. Now, what they don't wear is that beautiful design like that.
No, they don't.
We don't see those designs on the football field. We don't see these on Riddell Fanatics. Helmet like that can be won in the break room and the break room only. And then I love the dual sign items where you get a little bit of both. Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce, our second ever Torrey Holt and Isaac Bruce dual signed Rams Authentic. So, one lone spot to go. Who's going to get that final spot and see these awesome, awesome helmets? All authentics. No replicas. No jerseys. No minis. You buy in this 5th down break, you're getting a full-size authentic if you win. Can get 2 full-size authentics if you double up. Positional break. Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end / O-line, defense. 1 in 5 chance to win. 60% chance at a headliner. 20% chance that Mike Evans Custom Flex comes out. 1 spot to go. 8 minutes to get it filled up. Otherwise, Robbie and I are hopping off for the night. I'll buy some boxes soon.
That U.S. Germany international game.
Frankie, Saturday.
Oh, Frankie's going to
Frankie's
that game.
going.
Okay.
Soldier Field.
Yeah, it's at Soldier
USA
Field. That's
Germany.
I just saw that. That's
So.
Oh, that's this Saturday. Yeah.
It's this Saturday. Yeah, another little fun test for good old US of A. So, guys.
Is that their only one? Yeah.
Let me know. They just played on Sunday. They beat Senegal 3-2.
Oh,
played great.
Okay.
Is Freddie in here tonight? He hasn't been in here tonight. I know for a fact, Jim, if Devin was in here tonight, that 5th down break would be done. So, I mean, by the way, for people that I get the 5th down costs some money. The jersey is 2 to go in the double box. 2 to go in the double box. $62 a spot. 2 jerseys come out.
Wow.
So it's not like I was honestly, Robbie, I was kind of like stuck between should we drop a new series, should we not post Mahomes? We almost did drop a new series, but like the fact that the jerseys aren't moving, like worries me a little bit.
Really shocked.
So
yeah.
This is like I don't usually sell the jersey; they sell themselves.
They do.
So
I mean, everything on the page sells itself.
does points count after tax or pre-tax? I don't know, to be honest, Taylor.
Yeah.
For the
I
double
don't know
sick club
about that.
points, I would email customer service, my man. But it is the last call for the double sick club points. Anything bought in today's day, Monday,
Yeah.
you get 2 times reward sick points. I'd email customer service on that one. Now, of course, break room manager here. I do have some leeway, some suggestions, but just so you guys know, this is not my house. It's not Robbie's house. It's not our basement. We are a full-blown operation. We have customer service. We have marketing, HR. Shout out to Sandy, new HR person joining the staff, Robbie. We got, HR, marketing, production. We have everybody at UA. So the Sick Club Rewards program is managed by our marketing team.
Yep.
So you can either email customer service at ultimateautographs.com, who also help out with the Sick Club program, or email marketing directly at ultimateautographs.com. They're the guys that run the Sick Club. They can give you guys the details. Great question, though, Taylor.
Dave?
Do points count after tax or pre-tax? I don't know. It's a great question. I'll ask in our meeting tomorrow. So if you come in tomorrow night, I can have an answer for you, Taylor. Otherwise, just hit up customer service, and they will let you know, my man. Did we close up something, Robbie?
No, I'm just trying to see.
Closing up shop. We'll be closing up shop here in a moment if those breaks don't fill up. Also, another puzzling thing, 5 to go in the play clock reps, only $57 a spot. Some of the all-time great quarterbacks, Troy Aikman, 3-time champion, Hall of Famer Warren Moon, Terry Bradshaw replica. These helmets, even replicas, Robbie, worth hundreds of dollars, can be won for $57. Joe Montana, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Terrell Davis replica, Steve Smith replica, Ray Lewis replica, Marshall on the flash, then the Eric Dickerson with the Hall of Fame 99 on that clean Rams replica helmet. So that is 5 spots to go, 9 headliners in 16 boxes. Taylor's going to get the last spot.
Yeah, Taylor got the last spot.
Good man, Tay. Good man. Hey, double Cicla points, Taylor. You got yourself double Cicla points, my man. 5th down double coming up. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. Could be the last break of the show, unless we get some serious action going. And James, I think you got in the next one. So that break did oversell. So you have order number 310768. Taylor has 310767.
Correct.
So he did get in before you. I know James probably thought he got the closer spot. He did not. Taylor got the closer spot. But James got the first spot on the next one, getting the party started, Robbie Lopez.
22-4.
22-4. Thank you, sir. Let's see if it's Mike Evans' time here in the UA live break room. You won't be saying that if you win, though, Taylor, and you won't get the double Cicla points tomorrow. Because we know very well, Taylor, you'll be back in the breaks tomorrow. If the Mike Evans is left, you're back in the breaks tomorrow, but you don't get the double Cicla points here in the break room. 4 and 22. Good luck, everybody. 6 times on the way for the 5th down. Actually, we did run the chase wheel spin, so that is done already.
Yes.
Could be last break of the show. I think a jersey double is 2 to go, very possible. Otherwise, last break of the show. All right, 6 times. Taylor's got that quarterback spot. Well, we did have 35 minutes to get that spot, so Jimbo just missed out. But, yep, closer spot is Mr. Tay-Tay. So Taylor quarterback, Rick running back, Taylor wide receiver. Could be the Mike Evans, Taylor. Chris Hove, tight end O-line, and James Randall in the defense spot. Good luck, guys. 5th down double. Double the boxes, double the fun here in the UA live break room. What do we got coming up here? What do we got coming up here? We've been talking about this team plenty tonight. We got a beautiful 49er authentic. It's Roger Craig with the 1,000 inscription in 85. 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards receiving. The first guy ever to do that. Not only 3 guys ever have done it. Rick Pickett, running back spot. Secondary headliner, Roger Craig. That is JSA certified on your Roger Craig Rickster, Rick Pickett. Very, very nice, Rick. Very, very nice.
Wow.
All right, Rick. Get that written up, and we got 1 more box coming up here in our double. Will leave us with 7 boxes left. No, it'll be 8 boxes left, excuse me, when this next one goes. Pretty good secondary headliner. Always a clean Niner lid. Roger Craig. Roger. All right, we got Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, Mike Evans, Speed Flex, Trey McBride, authentic, James Cook, authentic, Luther Burden III, authentic. Sweet lid says Jared is a Niners fan. I agree, Jared. Very, very clean lid to say the least. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? These are all authentics, by the way. All authentics, by the way. Oh, what's better than one signature? How about two? Dual signed. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, two of the best receivers of all time. The wide receiver spot, Taylor Strack. That-a-boy Tay. Not the Evans, but two wide receiver signatures. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, two of the best ever, part of the best offense ever. Greatest show on turf. Round of applause, Taylor. Nicely done on that one. Says, whoop, nice. Now, Taylor did not win with the closer spot, so James can breathe. Taylor won with the spot earlier. However, the closer spot got him good karma and more Cicla points. Sweet says, Alfredo, great hit, congratulations. Taylor says, Michael, great job, guys. Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt, dual signed authentic. So, we have no 10:30 show tonight. We have moved the Monday 10:30 show to Tuesday. So, if you want to get in, now's the time to do it. It is 9:31 Central Time. If you guys want to run this back, let's do it now. We got 8 boxes left in the 5th down. We got 4 headliners left. Mike Evans, custom speed flex. Clean 49er. I think we can do that. That's fair request because he was trying to close the double. We can do that, Robbie.
All right.
That's fair. Yeah, we got you, Jim. We got you, my man. So we got 8 boxes left, 4 headliners left. The Mike Evans custom drip splatter speed flex, incredible. Trey McBride authentic, one of the best tight ends in football. James Cook authentic, the rivalry, very nice. And we got secondary headliner Luther Burden III. So really good options, guys. Get your spots in the 5th down. If you want to run this back, it'll be 5 to go when we get James refunded, so it'll be wide open. Play clock reps. 16 boxes left, 9 headliners left. Troy Aikman, Warren Moon, Terry Bradshaw, Terrell Davis, Steve Smith, Ray Lewis, Marshall Faulk, Eric Dickerson, and of course, this incredible Joe Montana. The only non-Hall of Famer on this list is Steve Smith, and he will be a Hall of Famer in no time. Practice squad. 5 boxes left, 2 headliners left. Trey McBride authentic, Terry McLaurin Commander authentic, 2 headliners, 5 boxes, 6 spots to go in the practice squad. Jersey break. 2 to go in that double, 7 to go in that single. We got a Ty Law jersey, Hall of Fame corner, secondary headliners, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift. So, guys, it is 9:34. I'm going to give you guys until 9:40, 9:35 now, 5 minutes to keep the show going. Otherwise, we will hop off at 9:40. We'll do hit of the show discussion, then we'll keep the party going. You got to keep it positive, Jimbo, but take your break, my man. All right, Robbie, hits of the show. Hits of the show. We got 7 lids on here. I'm going to go number 7. I'm going to go with the Champ Bailey. I love that helmet. Number 7, we got to put respect in the reps. They display the same. We'll go 6, DeAndre Johnson rep. Very, very clean. The Hall of Fame wide receiver. 5, I'm going to go the Amon-Ra St. Brown alternate authentic. 4, the Reggie Wayne Refer a Friend prize. 3, I'm going to go the Bruce and Holt dual signed. So That's going to be 3, and then 1 and 2 is close. This is tough. I'm going to go. So to me, it's like a virtual tie, Robbie. I know you're going to go the Peterson 1, so I'm going to go devil's advocate, go Mahomes 1. Because it's my quarterback. I love Patrick Mahomes. Bears fan, AP got me good many years. But it's a virtual, could go either way. Custom Mahomes authentic. And then we got the Chrome. You know what, Robbie? I can't do it. I'm going number 1, Peterson.
Yep,
This Chrome
Peterson,
is insane.
number 1.
I'm trying to talk myself into Mahomes, but this helmet, two-tone, GOAT plus giveaway number 1. What do you got?
I agree. No, I agree. Peterson, Mahomes, I would put then probably I would do the dual sign at 3. 4 would be Amon-Ra, Champ, Reggie, and then Andre.
Yeah, so we're a little different late there. Need a $200 spot load, then hit GOAT, want that Chrome. I don't know, Jimbo. I'm assuming it does not get credited because you got your order refunded, but that's a customer service question, my man. I don't think it would, though. It wouldn't make sense that, you get credit for something you didn't pay for. But, the points? Like you used like Sick Club reward points?
Yeah, he had used his rewards points.
I gotcha. I don't know, Jim. I would email customer service, brother. I don't know. I thought he meant like, do I get the Sick Club points for ordering? I'm like, no, you wouldn't, but I don't know. It's a good question, Jim. Email customer service.
Yeah, I would message Dave in the morning.
Yeah. So here's the contact us. Hit up Dave. I would say just to play it safe in the future, if you're going to use a code, you probably don't want to get refunded. But he might be able to help you out. Dave's a good dude. Very, very help-worthy guy. I defer that to him, though. That's a customer service question. Like I said, the Sick Club is run by our marketing team, customer service team. That's a question for them. All right, Robbie, barring a little late charge here, which, by the way, we've only had really one order the last, 35 minutes because we refunded James. So we'll hop off here in a couple of minutes. They did. I just checked. There you go. So you're good there, Jimbo. Congrats, brother. Any other final thoughts from you, Robbie? Any other final thoughts before we
we
put
had
a bow
a
on
great
this
time
thing?
today. Did some great damage to that 5th down. A lot of still left in that play clock reps. And then, tomorrow morning, these guys will have a lot to attack in that Mike Evans. So, that will be the chase for tomorrow in that 5th down. And then, again, attack those play clock reps. A lot of good stuff. We were talking about Troy Aikman, Joe Montana, Warren Moon, my guy, my running back, Terrell Davis. You got Terry Bradshaw, and you got Ray Lewis still out there. There's still a lot to get to, folks. And then when, like what we saw, one closes, another one is on the horizon. So, folks, let's get to it and let's have some fun all week long.
There you go. Michael, good night, brother.
Good night, Mike.
I'm going to give a little, for the people that watch us late, you always hear me say this. For those that listen to the show, I like to give you guys a little bit of incentive and sort of like bonus tips and bonus, points of knowledge. One of the main reasons, Robbie, we did not drop a second series when we pulled Mahomes was because we have a brand new series coming for tomorrow morning. We're going to have a cash or stash, Tuesday staple. My advice to you guys, Robbie will drop that cash or stash here as soon as we get off the air. My advice to you guys would be to get spots in the stash or cash tonight because that double Sick Club rewards goes until 11:59 p.m. Central Time. Oh, here we go. 1 second, Robbie. Did Taylor just close the reps? Taylor, I believe, got the reps down to 1 to go.
Yes.
All right, so guys, it is 9:39. Do not make this awkward. Let's get one more break in for you guys. I'm going to give you 4 minutes until 9:43. 4 minutes. If we get this closed up, we break it. Otherwise, we'll hop off. Well, you got to know these things, Taylor. We don't announce the next series till we get in. But you can still use those double Sick Club points for the cash or stash.
Yeah, you'll be able to use that double points when we drop that.
Yeah. So,
Yes, yeah.
well, that's you bought in, Tay. So imagine those 4 spots landing you Joe Montana, though. That would be very, very nice. So 3 minutes, Robbie, till 9:43.
3 minutes.
We get that last spot taken. We break that box. Otherwise, we wait until 9 a.m. tomorrow. For $57, you can get a Joe Montana and a Troy Aikman. $57. A Terry Bradshaw, 4-time Super Bowl champion. Terrell Davis, Super Bowl champion. Ray Lewis, 2-time Super Bowl champion. Marshall Faulk, Super Bowl champion. Some of the greatest players of all time. Again, Joe Montana, $57, Robbie. You get a Joe Montana helmet. That right there is incredible. Now, guys, if we hop off the air, we are not hopping back on. So if you want to get this closed up now, you got 2 minutes. Otherwise, that'll pre-fill for the guys tomorrow at 9. You got to wait 2 minutes, Robbie, or almost, actually, I think like more than 11 hours until the 9 a.m. show. So last call. Last call for orders. If you guys want to get that plate clock closed up. The jersey's been 2 to go for like over 30 minutes as well. But if you guys do want to close the jersey, that's 2 to go as well. But I want to get this done now because it's been a good show, but a little bit quieter than normal. So I don't want to sit here for, 5-10 minutes waiting on that last spot. I think Eric Burns just made it great. Thank you, Eric. Thank you for not making it awkward. Round of applause, Eric Burns. Play clock is closed out. Taylor got the GOAT status. Congrats. Got the GOAT package, which will send to you tomorrow. So play clock, single. Go ahead and drop me a box number last break of the show. Unless we have a barrage here late. Maybe that jersey double closes. That's up to you guys. Yep, got to be quick. Patrick, it closed up before we can get in, my man. All right, 14 for the box number. It's a single only 14. Thank you, Taylor. Thank you for not making it awkward, Eric. Appreciate you, brother. For real, man. Appreciate you a lot. The guy, Eric Burns, getting the job done. Eric Linnell. All right, guys. Tyler Bush, Eric Linnell. My apologies. I don't know why I said Burns. Who's the other Eric? He's not even Burns, is he? We have multiple Erics.
Yeah, we have Eric Burns, and this is Eric Lionel.
Yeah, my bad. I got the Erics mixed up. Thank you, Patrick. Appreciate you, brother. Very, very kind of you, Patrick. Appreciate you, my man. 6 times on the way. Box 14 coming up. 4, 5, and 6. Last break of the show. Unless the jerseys close up real quick or something else gets very, very close. Otherwise, last break of the show tonight. Taylor, NFC North, NFC South. Eric, NFC East. Tyler, NFC West. We got Sean, AFC North. Justin, AFC South. Taylor, AFC East. And Taylor, AFC West. Good luck, folks. Play clock reps coming up. All right. We got a Hall of Fame safety. It's Leroy Butler. Invented the Lambeau Leap. One of the greatest players ever on defense. Very, very nice. Taylor Strack. So Taylor ended up getting the GOAT status and a helmet. So looks like those 4 spots you bought, Taylor, after all, were not bad. Patrick, that jersey double has been 2 to go for about 40 minutes, brother. If you want to get that closed up and get both spots. Otherwise, we'll not do that jersey break tonight. So, Taylor with the Green Bay Packer. You guys know me very well, guys. I like to be patient, give you guys every ample opportunity. But where am I least patient, Robbie? The jerseys. Cheapest entry point. Typically more patient for the helmet breaks. So we got to get those jerseys closed up, like right now, if you guys want to break them tonight. Like if Patrick gets the first spot right now, someone else gets the last spot ASAP, we're done. If no one gets the first spot, we wait till tomorrow. Jerseys, we got Ty Law still left. Ty Law, Keenan Allen, DeAndre Swift, 2 to go in the jersey double. Yeah, I would get in there now, Patrick. Get it cleared. Eric will buy a jersey spot, so it is a double, but yeah, so Eric is in. You buy a spot, Patrick. Break is done. We run that jersey break before we go here. Patrick, Eric's in already. So I will get in because Eric's going to be in. You might be getting locked out right now. We got Taylor saying he's in. So Patrick is going to miss out, Robbie, in the jersey break. So he's going to miss out on the jersey break because we got 2 other guys saying they'll buy in before him. So looks like, Patrick, you might be out of luck, brother.
And they're both out of luck. Jacob
Jacob got it. That's why you got to get the spots, guys. Don't think. Get the spots. Jersey break is sold. Yep, exactly. And I will say, Robbie, that jersey double has been 2 to go for 40 minutes. So we did have ample opportunities to close it. Jacob Parchard ultimately getting it done here at Ultimate Autographs. Thank you, Jacob. So this will now be the last break of the night, unless you guys want to get it done. I got you. Thank you, Patrick and Taylor. I didn't start nothing, man. We got break spots filled up for our awesome customers. You guys are the best. It's like you bring up something in the chat, it sells out. You guys started it, actually, Robbie, because I've been talking about this being 2 to go for a while now. As soon as the customer brings it up, the break is done. Jersey double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers. We got Martha Piedra, Darrow Lewis, Devin Shinley, Richard Kane, Devin Botenstop, Tyler Bush, and Jacob Parchard. Now, we are pretty open right now. Only break that's actually bought into is the jersey single 7 to go and practice squad single 6 to go. So unless orders start coming in ASAP, this will be the last 2 boxes of the show. I'll go 1 through 40 wheel. Jacob going 4 and 26. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, we're doing good. You guys are doing great tonight. Only issue is that we could have been doing this break 30 minutes ago. Good job for you there, Taylor. No doubt on that break page, doing a great job tonight. 4 and 26, Robbie. Thank you, sir. 6 times on the way. 4, 5, and 6. All right, Martha. Martha's got the NFC North. NFC South is Jacob. Devin's got the NFC East. Tyler's got the NFC West. Darrow, AFC North. Richard, AFC South. Devin, AFC East. And Jacob, AFC West. Good luck, guys, in the jersey double. 4 and 26 coming up. 4 and 26. All right, we got a secondary headliner. The beautiful powder blue jersey. The Chargers' all-time leading receiver. In my opinion, a future Hall of Famer, Keenan Allen. Very, very clean, light blue jersey. Closer magic, Jacob Parchard. Got that closer spot, Keenan Allen. Very, very nice, Jacob. Very, very nice on your Keenan Allen jersey. It's got the fire emoji. Money well spent, Jacob. That was the closer spot, Robbie. If someone else got that closer spot in the last 40 minutes, could have had a Keenan Allen jersey. That is, Robbie says it, I say it, Dom says it, Rip says it. All of us say it here at UA. Don't wait. Buy the spots. Don't wait. You got to be getting in right away, guys, instead of waiting to get these spots and missing out on opportunities. The best football jersey in the game, Robbie, for me, the Chargers. These are super duper clean. Super duper clean for Keenan Allen.
All right. Love the paper blue, the electric blue.
Right? Taylor, we just got the jersey doubles happening now. The play clock is not closed. It's 8 to go. We just did a play clock, my man. We just did the play clock in the last box. What did we pull, Robbie, in the last play clock? Was that the... That wasn't the Andre. We pulled the Leroy Butler.
Yeah, Leroy Butler.
There you go. You're good, Patrick. Thank you for watching us, brother. Appreciate you, my man. Oh! You fought the law, and Ty Law won a custom Patriot jersey. 3-time Super Bowl champion, part of the 50-plus interception club. One of the greatest corners of all time, Ty Law, Devin Bodenstab. Congrats, Devin, AFC East, Ty Law jersey. So that double box of the jerseys ended up having not one, but 2 headliners, Robbie Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
2 headliners in the jersey double. That's why, guys, you like a name, you like a helmet, like a headliner, you get in right away. Because you might miss out on a headliner just like that. So nice job there, Devin. Ty Law jersey. All right, guys, 9:52 will give you 3 minutes until 9:55. If there's no orders in the next 3 minutes, we're hopping off. If there's a barrage of orders, we keep the party going. Best item in the room right now is kind of tough, Robbie. It's either the Mike Evans custom drip speed flex, the splatter flex. A beautiful, beautiful lid in here. Mike Evans, only 8 boxes left. Got a Trey McBride, James Cook, and Luther Burden III. That is 4 headliners and 8 boxes. Other best item for me, the Joe Montana replica for only $57 on that matte white, the beautiful red, the red face mask. Troy Aikman, 3-time champion. 4-time champion Bradshaw. Those reps are still loaded, guys. If you want to get any last-minute orders before Robbie and I go. Need Arizona, Tennessee, Washington, Tampa Bay. So you got to get in for... the Trey McBride in the practice squad and Trey McBride in the 5th down there. Taylor, complete the collection. In fact, if you want Washington, there's a Terry McLaurin in the practice squad as well, brother. Scary Terry McLaurin still available. So get those spots. Let's rock. Let's roll. Let's rock and roll here in the break room. Looking forward to some awesome autograph memorabilia. Robbie, unless they keep ordering, this time is actually the final time. Anything else you want to add before we hop off?
Hey, they did a lot tonight. They did a lot tonight.
Finished strong. Top 3 hits of the night again. Robbie and I had them. The Adrian Peterson, the Patrick Mahomes, and dual sign Rams. Robbie, you're in a lot this week.
Yes.
Actually, I think you're in... Oh, technically you're in every day except for Sunday because you're in technically Friday and Saturday because you're in tomorrow for the 10:30 show,
10:30, and then
Wednesday
for Hayden/Steven on
6
Wednesday
p.m.
night. Then all day Thursday, all day, well, not all day Friday, but like mostly all day Friday. Yeah, Friday 12 and 3 and then midnight. Yeah.
So Robbie's in a bunch this week. You'll
You'll
guys
see
know
me.
me. I'm in a bunch as well. Typically the weeknight 6 p.m. guy. Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Do work the noon and 3 on Wednesdays. We are live every single day, 9, 12, 3, and 6 p.m. Central Time. Also live 10:30 show on Tuesday now, Wednesday and Saturday, midnight show on Friday. That is 32 shows a week. Robbie, great job co-hosting, producing. Appreciate
Great
you,
job,
brother.
everyone. Great job, Kamen.
Thank you, sir. Best job of the customers, guys. Not a home run tonight, but a solid double. You guys did a solid job. Looking forward to plenty of home runs the rest of the way, especially with that Stash or Cash series dropping as soon as we get off the air. So thank you guys, the best customers in the business. Make the show possible. Make the show awesome. You guys are the absolute best. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6. Robbie will see you on tomorrow at 10:30. It'll be Dom and Rip for 9 a.m. Have a great night, guys. Sleep well, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.